Yeah.
We're trying different little streams to keep going, and we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it says it's having difficulty connecting to Facebook Live, so maybe we won't be double live.
Because we have double live.
Because we have double live. So we have tried to set up Sue's other camera. I guess this is my other camera. To stream live on Facebook, because when we stream live on Facebook, typically we hear that Sue's head is covered with the QR code and it's portrait, and so you can't see both of us.
Your husband seems confused as to where we're at.
What do you mean?
He just sent a message asking us where we were at, and I'm like, we're live on Whatnot. It's like, dude, get with it.
Oh, okay. Now let me get my Whatnot going on my iPad so that I can actually list things.
All right.
There's so many devices.
So many
these
things
days.
to do. So much to keep up with. And then I've got a computer I've been futzing around with the last few days. I'm going to try and use it so I can watch us and communicate.
Hey, we're going to need to plug that in because I know my phone will not
Lord.
make it.
All right, watch out. Quick shake. There we go. Power.
Power. Power. We've got the power.
And could we please just find what I'm looking for?
Streaming is glitchy, or is it just my connection? I don't know.
I haven't gotten to
we
it
honestly
yet.
Don't know yet. I'm just trying to get on there now.
I'm gonna. I'm attempting to see what we're doing. Whew. Take this off.
There are just so many devices now. It feels like that it gets confusing.
All right, I'm showing smooth. I'm showing it all looks good.
Okay, so we're hearing other people say that it sounds good to them, so I'm going to guess we must be doing okay. So now that we've killed, 5 minutes, we apologize, and we're glad you guys are
just
here.
trying to get you all situated while we get situated and the whole world is situated.
This is our first time trying to add the second stream through another device.
It's a learning thing.
So what are you guys here for tonight? I know it's crafty night.
It is crafty
and
night.
I have added some fun things to the Buy It Now.
She's been making little packages things too.
Hello. Yeah, we've added a lot of things to the Buy It Now category. So that you haven't seen from us before. So be sure to check out that whole little feed. Some things you have seen, but other things, the other little things that I've put together, like the old paper plate holders, the wicker paper plate holders. People have been really saying they can't find those, and I found a whole bunch. So hello, Michelle. So from Texas. So I added those where you can buy them individually rather than having to buy a whole pack. So we have those added individually. And then we got all those keys from the salvage yard.
Ooh,
and so I added packs of 15, I think for $3 in the Buy It Now. So you can just buy those. And yeah, so I think there's some other things. I do want to show you, so I just took one of the random keys and did up a little book. And you can just see, even if they're, I'm going to say more normal looking keys, they still look really cute, all tied up with some greenery on books. So they do work out really well. And Sue found some mini cloches.
I did. I found mini cloches. Place where we got them before. I had to run back there since people seem to like them, and I know she needs them for market.
It's true. So we've got a bunch of little cloches that we're going to run. And I guess we'll just, we've got 40 people here, so why not?
Well, welcome everybody.
So let's just start with what's right in front of me. Why not?
Why can't I? This computer is like...
You just need to put that away and not play with it right now.
I want to play.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that right now. We're not doing that.
Well, shit, thank you for sharing. That's awfully kind. All right, so this is a jar full of junk that I found while we were digging through that house full of junk yesterday. It's a refrigerator jar. It even says so on the lid. It's a refrigerator jar. I would not keep these kinds of things in the refrigerator, but there you have it. And there's a little tin can in there.
You can show what's
in
in
stuff. It's got a nice little wax seal. It's mostly full of washers and things, so if you have sinks you are leaky with, these old things might help you for a week or so. And this cute little tin right here is full of more washers and some tiny, I don't even know what they're used for, springs. Little springs. So if you have a use for some miniature springs, yeah, definitely rusty crusty. So yeah, it's a weird little jar. Just somebody's little junk drawer.
And they passed.
All right, that makes good sense because who the heck needs a bunch of washers?
Did y'all catch our video that I posted last night on the digging we did
Ooh, yeah.
at the house with the roof that caved in?
With the rusty crusties.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Yes, we did find some interesting things. So this is one of them. This is a beautifully patinaed teapot. It's got great detail. It's nice and heavy. It is missing its lid. We could not find its lid. It was broken off at some point. But this is a beautiful. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So this is a beautiful, like I said, patina. This would be pretty. You could paint it if you want to paint it. It looks pretty as it is, I think. But this is, I washed it up a little bit from it being in the dirt. You know, I just washed the dirt off, but I didn't do anything to try to make it any better.
Everything was wrapped in newspaper. So when that roof caved in, all the newspaper wrap stuff just got soaked with newspaper. And I don't know how many years it's been like that, but it certainly seemed like a few.
Yeah, maybe.
So there might be some bits of newspaper on there. And again, that's going to be free of charge. That's gift with purchase. If you should so decide that you want a lovely metal vase for flowers.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty as it is, but if you're looking for something to paint, this is a nice one too.
WWJB's in the house.
Woo!
What's that? Whoa, we got Melanie. Welcome. All right.
Congratulations on that purchase.
Might still be a small odor in this one.
I don't think so. I watched.
Actually, I think that odor is just following her right now.
I think it's just in her nose at this point because
everything smells like that house to me.
Yeah, she just keeps going. I smell it. I smell it.
It's following
okay, guys.
me around.
I'm having a hard time giving this up, but this was found at that house. And yeah. And I've kind of always wanted these, but I really have no place to use it. Not that you need any excuse to use it.
So that's a very old vintage doorknob. I will tell you, the entire house, every door had these knobs on there. And all I kept thinking of is whenever this house gets sold to one of the flippers, I would really like for them to let me have the doors with all the knobs.
Yeah, so Sue's going to have to be in contact with the flippers to know who buys it and see. There was a couple chandeliers in there I wanted to see if we could give them new chandeliers and take the old ones. But this is beautiful. Definitely vintage. And I know Bree would stick a flower in it, which would be lovely. I would love to actually keep it on its side, so I didn't put a flower in it. Keep it on its side in a beautiful old book. That's my opinion.
It's nice. It's very, very nice. I just love the patinas in there. Kimberly's got that one. That was a good one.
Good one.
That is just, I love knobs like that.
And so this next one, I'm loading it. This is the lid to an old teapot.
Who's a little teapot?
Yeah, I'm your little teapot. The teapot got broken, but the lid is just so pretty that I just thought it would look really pretty, on a book stack or who knows.
It is very nice. Let's see it. She cleaned it out really well. Look at that.
It is pretty sure it's porcelain.
It definitely feels like a porcelain. But it doesn't look like it's a hand painted or anything. It looks like it might be a transfer.
But it's gorgeous, so
who knows? But I was really bummed to see that the teapot itself had just busted itself up. But under the conditions, I'm surprised anything that we found that was not busted I mean, it's just amazing what
Yeah.
survived. And K. Barbara gets it.
I mean, that's great. Thanks for seeing our vision here.
It's nice to know we're not completely crazy.
So this one is going to be 3 tiny little portraits. We tried to salvage the beautiful velvet frames,
Oh,
but they were just disintegrating in my hands. You see, I was trying to clean them still.
they were just slimy.
Just like it's like I keep washing myself and I can't get all the dirt off, and then I keep getting dirty again. So you're gonna get all 3 of these. What looks like a mushroom? What did I miss? That looked like a mushroom. The knob? No, it's on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, let's see these. You keep talking to people. I don't know who you're talking
Yeah,
to.
I can see people that are commenting on Facebook on
Well,
here.
hello, Facebook.
So again, 3 little portraits, or
it looks like they're set up on a porcelain little dock, if you will. But they are nice. They are nice. They were cute little pictures. I mean, I know we need a something. We need a something to set up a little closer. And
I mean, we have
Tessa
this,
gets it.
and we actually have. Well, we could get another riser up there, but we could probably use one of the little wooden boxes. Let's try.
So I got my little seat box back here somewhere. But...
Okay, so we did manage. We saved the little porcelain bits, and I saved the frames. I was able to rescue the frames themselves. It was the velvet that usually holds them up.
The velvet just completely fell apart.
So it just was crumbly. So I did rescue these. So this is going to be the 6 frames that went with those 3 images. And there's already pre-bids, so
one of the frames is cracked.
Yeah, this one is the prettiest one. The one with the most patina is cracked.
I was really bummed
I will say that it does, if you probably could glue it together, because it does actually.
A little JB Weld will probably hold that thing together.
It probably will, and I was thinking about doing it today, but I just didn't get around to it. There was a lot to do.
There you go. That's a frame collection.
Yeah, they're really pretty.
But I saw those and I was just like,
It was so sad when I tried.
Unravel gets it.
I was really hoping that they would make it. What? I don't know how. In the post, if in the drop down there is a link. Teresa, use the link. I put it in the post, so it should be there. So we're going to do this set of books. These are just kind of blank, so you can decoupage on them, you can group them together, you can do whatever you want with them. Oh, I got to do a weight.
Books. Who needs the books?
How can I keep forgetting the weight? There's a real problem for me.
What's that?
That I can never remember the weight.
Well, say it out loud and we'll all remind you.
All right, so again, it's just 3 books. There's nothing special about them other than they've got kind of nice spines, but they'd be great decoupaged.
Add a little pizzazz to them.
And you might as well bid, because you know you're going to bid on something, and this will give you free shipping on the next set of things.
Is it heavy enough? Is that how that works? By weight? Or is
it is basically by weight.
So I don't know.
Teresa, did you find your way over?
Wait, did she find her? She's got to log herself in. Dilly Dally gets it. Hey, wait, we found your books, didn't we?
Yes.
Found your books.
They're going to go out together.
Sorry about that. I could not remember for the life of me where those went. That was a totally Sue thing right there. Ooh, that's not gonna fit in there. I'll put it.
Oh, I would have thought those were heavier.
What's that?
These eggs.
These eggs? Are they light rocks then?
I mean, they don't feel like it, but I guess so. So we also found these eggs. I'm pretty sure they're granite, but I'm not 100% sure. So I didn't write it.
Don't take it for granted.
But they're definitely some kind of carved stone. They look like they've got a little bit of maybe calcium on, so I might do some CLR. I think a lot of that will come off. Again, I just
That's
didn't have,
natural calcification leaching out of the stone.
or it was from being in the dirt.
Well, that's what creates that wonderful patina. Calcification.
Yeah, when I realized who they were, I'm like, well, I was getting ready to ship them out. I'm like, let's see if she orders anything tonight, and if so, I'll just stick them in that order. If not, I was going to ship them tomorrow. But
Between you and that flowered dish, those two are the death of me, I'll tell you.
what?
The flowered dish.
Oh,
Trying to figure out where things belong. Like, doggone it.
I mean, I'm going to say there were photos and everything.
Sassy gets some.
But you know.
Yeah, but then I got to research every single photo. And golly, who the heck wants to do that? But I did.
We do not carry IOD. So we do not have any IOD.
I think the one time we sold IOD, it was one of your stencils or something.
Yeah, it would have had to be one of mine. Because we don't carry IOD.
These are lovely rocks.
Okay, these are going to be...
All right, who needs some bunnies?
2 bunnies and a head. So these are meant to be like filled. You can show them.
I can show them.
Mm-hmm.
So you can rip the bunnies' heads off.
Oh, well,
nicely.
They turn off.
This one has a button missing, I think. I don't know what the heck these are from.
Yeah, so they're meant to be filled with candies, and the bunny head goes on and comes off so you can fill them with Easter treats. But they probably need a little bit of work.
I wonder if
these were actually Burton, or I guess were Burton and Burton. We carried these long time ago. Don't know what happened to this guy's box.
Probably got crushed in a move or in packing. Little ears are, of course,
posable,
play-withable. So there you go. If you want to do something fun, I think these lids will probably fit on a wide mouth mason jar if you wanted to swap that out.
Maybe.
But this little guy could just be glued to anything. So there you are. Bunnies.
Bunnies.
Bunny heads. Bunny pals. The bunny collection. Hey, where you going, bunny? Come back here. So, yeah, well, with Easter coming and all, Giavamo, get some.
So we thought we ran out of these on Sunday. And then, bright and early, first thing they opened on Monday.
Whoop, I'm down there.
Sue went and found more. So, hang on, I wanted to edit this.
If y'all want it, I will get it for you, man. I will track it down.
So we have more mini cloches. And we have a couple more little stands. These are not painted. The cloche is, where's the measuring?
Measure. There you go.
So the little mini cloche itself is about 3.5 inches tall. And the little stand is another 2.5 inches tall.
Yep, that measures 6 inches.
So these were super popular on Sunday.
And so many things you can do with them.
Yeah. Like we were putting little.
Here's some lambs. If it will lambs fit in there, that lamb.
No,
won't
the
fit.
lamb won't fit. Like here's an example.
This is for example purposes only. You can put things in there. Melanie says, yes, I want to put things in there. Right on. We got you.
I want to hit run next, but I know that always screws everything up.
Now, some of them might need a little cleaning per se. It
Yeah.
is a little dusty. But having been rescued and not cleaned, I think they're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, these just got picked up from the thrift store, and John made the little spindle stands for me. The spindles, so this is solid oak. It's from a bedpost. These are, I don't know, from some other random thing. So the top and the bottom are solid oak. And then obviously that's glass.
Was that art by Gigi?
Yes, it was.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much. And the third and last one, well, I guess I could do this one with a stand too. So.
You're going to sell that one with the bird?
No.
No. I'm not selling with the bird. I will give you the bird.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
What are we glad for?
Art by Gigi says she got her package and loved everything.
Yay! Everything made it one piece.
Whoop, whoop. So we do have craft kits in there. We do have the card kits in there. I lowered the price on those a little. Once I started averaging out what actually sold. So the random card kits, the random craft kits, those are on there. The keys are on there. All right, Jill Manning takes that one. Thank you.
All right.
And I will do one more, but not with my little birdie.
Yeah, sorry about that. He's too cute of a little birdie.
He will sell probably Sunday, but
is it going to be in your little?
We have a raid train on Sunday at 3:30. We're going to go live at 2 for our normal show, and then we'll transfer over to the train at 3:30, and then we'll end. That's only 30 minutes, so we'll be ending at 4.
So our home show will be a little short because it's going to have that raid train right there. That's all right. Everybody needs to join the train. Whoop whoop!
And I have put all of my vignettes up on for the raid train. I think I have more vignettes than I have time for. So you might want to check that out and do any pre-bids or what have you. So this is my last one of these. It's very cute. Now, I don't have any more stands, but I do have more mini cloches if you want us to run just the cloches. We can run those in packs of 2 or 4. But that's all the stands that John made for me.
Yeah, although he was supposed to come in today and tomorrow and turn a bunch of stuff, but today he was just being
very sick.
Poopish in bed.
Run in 2s? No problem.
January, yep.
We'll run them in a little bit. I like to break things up a bit. All right, Susu.
What do we got?
We are going to do, I have some big bags of scraps that I put together.
That means I got to cut through them all.
So I'll start.
All right, let's get this over here so I don't lose things.
Pins.
All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
So we have 8 big bags of scraps tonight. Right. So we'll go through each bag and then I'll run it, okay? So we have, here, I'll give these to you to start.
Some different napkins for decoupage.
We have this big root vegetable.
Decoupage.
Transfer.
Beachy decoupage.
Carrot transfer.
Birdie decoupage.
A sheet from the oranges.
And I consider this like if I want to do the back of something with a decoupage because, solid pattern.
A stencil. Patisserie and confiserie specialties de whatever. French.
Pastries, that's what I hear.
Farmhouse kitchen stencil.
Whoa!
Several little mini papers.
For the mechanic in your life. You could decoupage the toolbox of your favorite mechanic.
And
They would
one
appreciate it.
19 by 30 JRV paper. Full size. All of that in one big scrappy bundle.
One scrappy bundle. Can I have the package it all came out of? And I'll put it right on in there. Scrappy bundle number 1.
We're running the first scrappy bundle.
Who needs that first scrappy bundle?
And Blooming Lilac, you missed mini cloches.
Uh-oh. But we'll have more.
But we will have more, just no more stands.
You gotta tell your husband to get on schedule here, not to call you during the show.
That's
Come
right.
on now. All right, we got it. Who's getting it? One bundle package.
Jill and Bloominger.
Duking it out.
Duking it out, man. Duking it out. That's all right. There's a lot of value in that one.
It's got a lot of variety. Keep you busy then. Blooming,
And Blooming
gets this
takes
one.
it. She's like, I might have missed the mini cloches. But, all right. So we've got a variety of napkins.
Don't be giving away all the ones I need to use on my little plates, man. It's like, I
We
don't
got
even know what
some
you
little
need.
bunnies. We got some lemons. Another big rooty vegetable. Flower market stencil.
You got rooty vegetables?
Some more larger, I think, car ones.
Well, again, I think that would be really cool on a toolbox.
A full-size JRV decoupage paper, 19 by 30. It's just folded. And a little blue spool of ribbon.
It's a little. It's on a clothespin.
On a clothespin.
Well, I like the clothespin.
And it goes. Just watching
Little mini
your
suitcase.
little suitcase on YouTube. It alerted me that you're alive. Well, thanks. I'm glad you
Way
were
to go,
enjoying the
YouTube.
video and that you get to come on. I was gonna be like, nobody's buying my big bag of scraps. How unusual was that? I mean, the JRV paper alone is worth more than $5. Good.
There
I'm
you
glad
go.
you like it, Paige.
Lots of fun stuff.
And Julie.
Julie.
All right. So this one, seashells, little reindeer, some birdies, some more birdies, some cacti, some seashells, some script font transfer, a pretty flowery transfer, more words transfer. Can you tell
Words.
that I was cleaning out my black and white bin today? Ruby vegetables,
I think that shows.
some leaves, a
The
big
sticky
old
tags
carrot,
off of the jar.
grains. What?
How do you get the sticky tag off of the jar?
Off of what jar?
Whatever she got today in the mail.
Oh.
The orange oil works really well, and the Goo Gone works really well.
Isopropyl alcohol will work.
And then, yeah, I've been using some 72% alcohol. Put it on nice and wet, and then take it the dry side and wipe it off. It comes off pretty clean.
Pretty owl
I like the
decoupage
owl.
paper. And when these are folded like this, you can use an iron with a towel, like a bath towel between them, and it'll get those lines out.
Do a nice little heat press on there
Yeah.
and get it straightened out.
Just be sure to put like a towel between a real washcloth.
You don't want to burn that. It's too cute.
And we've got this big old
Oh,
paper.
a heat gun works too, huh?
What?
She says a heat gun works too.
That's true.
That will melt that thing
And
right off
another
of there.
full size 19 by 30 JRV paper.
That's a very pretty one. We stocked up last year because we had a run on them, and then it just stopped.
Well, I was using them on the backs of wooden projects so that it wouldn't have a raw back.
Ah.
So yes, I stocked up on them and then we stopped carrying them. So it's just time to
Move along.
shed the stash.
Move them along. All right, all that's part of it right here.
Yep.
Oh, Lord, that's a lot of stuff.
I know, it's a big old bag of scraps. I was going through a variety of my stuff.
Misty gets it.
And I would say this is a big old bag of scraps, and our craft kits are like a little bag of scraps. I mean, they're not the little ones, they're sort of in between.
Do we have little ones?
Well, sometimes we have little ones.
Oh.
Lemon essential oils, yeah. We actually keep a small bottle. Usually it's right
It's a
here.
paintbrush cleaner.
Of the Dixie Bell cleaner. I can't think of the name of it. Clean as a whistle. Little jar of clean as a whistle, and we just use it.
I rub it on and then wipe it off with a dry paper towel, and that seems to work pretty darn good.
Okay, so we've got some coral, a little beach scene, Christmas reindeer, hydrangeas, red snowflakes, Americana farm, transfers, some pretty purple ribbon. I don't know how this snuck into the black and white section, but these transfers.
Give you a little pop of color. That was pretty good.
These are actually white transfers. I know they're really hard to see, but it's script, and it is 2 full sheets of white script.
Really nice when you got a dark background.
A little postal transfer.
Would you need your postal stamped?
Stencil. Happiness is homemade. Always open kitchen stencil. Little tire thingy. A couple more garage thingies. And 1 full JRV sheet. 19 by 30 in very purpley purple.
So there you go. It's a whole variety. Again. All right, what do we got? I got to stick them all in here.
That was a big bundle. All right. I'm going to save the others for a little bit later because we like to mix it up.
All right, everybody, come on. Let's get in order here. Did you really put like a purple ribbon in there? Misty gets it.
Easy Cast should come out clear. And it's a 24-hour set.
Have you tried it out yet? Are you working with it? Come on now. Don't be rolling away with that rolling pin.
I have no idea how old this is, if it's vintage or not. Here's the handles.
It looks like solid maple.
So it can definitely be painted or just used the way it is. It looks like it's in pretty nice shape. As far as I can tell, it
rolls.
It rolls.
Rolls smooth. You got it about 15 minutes ago. We'll get busy with it.
So you haven't had a chance to use it then?
This one's nice and clean. It does not look like it's had a whole lot of use done with it. Nice, good, grippy handles. That is a quality pin right there. All right. I'm guessing Vicker's going to get it because nobody wants a rolling pin. Oh, my God. The beautiful wood, though. A little oil on that thing. It's going to shine.
I mean,
Vicker gets
it looks like there was a little bit of competition there because I know I didn't list it for 8.
Well, that was a good one. That was a good rolling pin. Like good pie crust for that one.
We're going to have 4 little rolls of fabric. So each roll is probably about 120 inches would be my guess, rolled up. So this is gray with little white florals kind of on it. This is this color blue all the way throughout. This is kind of this pretty tealy blue and brown. And this is this green pattern. These are all ripped, so they've got the fun frayed edges. These were shower curtains. They were clean shower curtains, never used before. I shredded them basically, and I'll actually share projects with you soon that I did using these because I've been making them into ruffles on pillows.
Yes, she has. You've been ruffling like
I've
crazy.
been ruffling like crazy. So you're gonna get all 4.
The hand turned one, is that was one of the JRV ones?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, what the heck?
And I think we're totally out of those. I think. It doesn't mean one won't pop up.
Because everything pops up around here. As we clean up one shelf, we'll find more of those stupid cans. You watch. But these are lovely. They look really nice.
And Sue can tell you that I've been ripping fabrics all evening.
She's been doing all
Every
kinds
night.
of ripping, and then after everybody goes to bed, she puts herself in her little room with the sewing machine and wake up the next morning to a ruffled pillow.
Yep, that's how it works. It's funny how they wake up and there's like, boom, there's a pillow there.
There's a pillow. Knick-knack gets this little bundle.
Okay, so these are wooden appliques. Let me pin this real quick so y'all can see shipping. Hey there. So you get this nice long one. These are actually wood. They're not like wood you bend. They're actual wood.
I was about to ask that question, and I thought, well, that would probably offend you if I asked that question.
And then you've got 4 of these. So you've got the long one, and I'll have Sue measure it in a second, and you have 4 corners.
Smash. It is about 1 foot in length on the long one. So there you go. If you're a furniture artiste and you need to add a little pizzazz.
So someone's asking how this works, and I'm not sure. They messaged it to me, so hopefully they're in the stream. Basically, once your payment is all set up, all you have to do is slide the little bar to the right, and you can bid on things. If you just got a credit for signing up, then it will come off of your first buys until you hit the amount of credit, which if you sign up using my link was $15. But that credit does not include shipping. Oh shoot, this went with somebody's.
Did that go with the... Oh, that went with the other one. Okay, I remember that one. I gotta go back a few, but yeah. What the heck are you hanging on to it for?
I don't know. It was just there.
What am I to do with you?
So we had this shelf that
It gathered things.
no worries. We'll be here next week too. Yeah, it's a bid you just slide across, but you definitely have to have shipping set up. And you have to have payment set up. Okay. So I don't even know where these came from, if I'm being honest. So they must have come from a house that Sue cleaned up. So we have this flannel fabric. It's a lot. It's at least probably 2 yards.
Is that the first one?
This is the first one.
No. Was this in the first one? Of the
I think it matches the paper.
Matches the paper.
If you can't figure it out, we'll have to go back and look it up. So I'm going to say estimated 2 yards. I really haven't measured it.
This one has one in it. Did it have 2 in it?
No. So just set it aside. I don't know. Maybe we never showed it. Maybe it.
It's a mystery. Whoa.
It's mystery.
It's flannel.
is?
It's flannel sheet, or is it flannel fabric?
It's fabric.
This would make for some great jammy bottoms.
That's true. It would. Yay, y'all back. Where did we go? Did we go away? When did we go away? Yeah, we totally don't mind if you all just watch. Wow, we have 50 people in here. I think it's time for a givey.
Give it away, give it away.
Give it away.
But if you need fabric, I don't know how many yards it is. It is from Joann's. And Vicar says, I'm going to make some jammy bottoms out of that.
I mean, it's totally fine, even if you just want to, like, get ideas or whatever.
Get jammy bottoms for the whole family. Everybody gets jammy bottoms.
Dang, I wish I'd thought of that.
See?
That's all right. I ain't got time for that anyway.
I'm the ideas person. Fast. All right, what you got? What you got for the giveaway? All right, JRV lotion bar. This is a lovely item from Jamie Ray Vintage on her cosmetic line. It is a beeswax. Very lovely. Kind of has a coconutty smell to it.
It's called Summer Vacation.
Oh, then that's why it's got that coconutty smell to it. So there you go. If you want to feel like you need to spend a day at the beach.
She only we used to sell them, but she only sells them on her website now. So we can't do that anymore. We can't sell anymore. And actually, we're not doing JRV anymore. So we love JRV products. They just don't sell really well for us in the booth. They take too much explaining.
Takes a lot of explaining, and then trying to sell it online. If you're going to go online to buy it, you buy it from the original.
That's right.
But Blooming gets that one.
So we do not feel at all bad that.
Great products, great people. So, we got no problem there.
But I mean, we do not feel bad at all that you're watching and not. Yeah. There's a big bag.
Ooh, which one did you get today?
Okay, apparently we're running another big bag of scraps.
What?
So just know that it's really a lot.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. Something's running, it says. So it says big bag of scraps. Next one. So
there you go.
Or is that the last one? Which is the blue and lilac one, the last one? I got distracted because I was seeing that somebody was requesting to cancel an item.
Let's see here. The big bag number 5.
They want it? Okay.
Oh.
So that's
Blooming. Blooming got that instead of the soap?
No, that's the soap is run. No, the soap is the givey. It's still running.
Oh.
So Blooming Lilac won that. I hit the wrong button.
I'm confused.
Don't worry about it. All right. So somebody asked to cancel something, and I'm trying to find it now.
I'm gonna blame going through all that muck at the house.
It's because I hit the button trying to do the
confused.
giveaway, and I always hit something wrong. I just need a second, guys. Sorry. That's not really helping me. Somebody asked to cancel something, and I just want to be sure that if it's something that we need to rerun.
Oh, I see.
But I missed what it was.
All right, who was it? Say it. What do we got?
No, it's fine.
I thought you were bidding on the soap. What did you win? You want a mystery bag of scrappy stuff.
Would you rather have the soap? Because I have another soap.
Look.
That's okay. It works that way. Here, give her a soap. Thought she was bidding on the soap. Give her the soap.
Okay.
It'll just say the wrong thing. Okay, I can't tell what somebody asked to cancel, so.
All right. We're getting you the soap.
Because that's what she said she thought she was bidding on.
And I'll just have to try and help John Boy out with this one this week again. But JRV was a giveaway.
It's okay, we have another.
But.
Don't be difficult.
I'm just being a pain in your butt.
Okay, so that's what asked.
So then I got another one that will be a giveaway.
The wooden things. Can we get those back?
Which wooden things? These bits?
Because they've asked to cancel.
Liz wants to cancel?
Yep.
We can do so.
So we are canceling that, and we will rerun them.
All right, Liz. But no, I didn't have a purpose for those.
No
I get you.
worries.
It's not a problem at all.
Not a problem at all. I just wanted to get it just in case it was something we needed to rerun.
And rerun we shall whenever you're ready.
Blooming Lilac, we've got you covered. You're getting a lotion.
It's a lotion bar.
It's a lotion bar.
And we have one on giveaway. So when you win that one,
then you'll have two. I know, because I accidentally hit run next, and run next is the devil.
Run next is the devil. Never play with run next because run next will mess you up.
What do you want to call this? What should we call this?
Big long piece of.
It's a table run, but what would you say to?
It's not really a rattan.
I'm going to call it a rattan, but we know it's not really a rattan.
Well, there you go. It's a big long table runner, and really you could use it as a table runner, or you could use it as something to decorate.
Yeah, so these are kinds of things that I might. Now, if you cut this, you have to be careful because it could come apart. But these are things that I would use to like wrap around glass to create that, that little bamboo look. Shared with my friend Crafty Kathy from YouTube. Hopefully she isn't busy.
That would look kind of fun as a background to something.
Yeah, absolutely. Art by Gigi won the giveaway.
Art by Gigi! Getting the JRV.
A drawer cover or even on the front of drawers.
That's what I was just thinking. On
would
the front
be great. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, run next is the thing that kills me every time. I don't even know how I hit it this time.
You consciously sit here and tell us you're not going to hit it.
You're very welcome. All right, let's try one of these scrap packs again.
Did somebody get this thing?
Yes.
The table runner was...
No, nobody bought it.
Nobody wanted it. Everybody said... All right, we're going to roll that one up over here and back it goes.
Okay, so this big bag of scraps is sand dollars.
Little Christmas. Little
Beehive.
honeys.
Little yellow. More little bumblebees. A big old rooty vegetable.
Because, rooty vegetables.
Like I said, I was going through my black and white stash today.
A carrot?
Huh? That's not a carrot.
That's a carrot.
This is a carrot. It has some damage on the bottom, but that happens sometimes. So then you just have to use the top half. That's why they're sometimes in my scraps. I tell you, I save all my numbers. Gold lettering. Some more gold lettering. Some more numbers. Part of a crown and some lettering. This has got this cool piece.
So like a marriage certificate?
I don't know.
It's a certificate.
Stencil, French stencil.
La Boutique.
Another French stencil.
Le Jardinier.
Really big, cute owl.
Super owl.
Giant super owl. Really cute. Just as cute as the little one. Exact as the little one, just big. So this will go like a whole dresser front and a JRB paper. Full size, 19 by 30.
All right, that's a huge bundle. A huge bundle.
Yes, knick-knack, run next is the devil. And as many times as I tell you guys it's the devil, somehow, at least once a show, I hit that stupid button. I said at least. I said at least.
At least 10 times. There you go. It's a bunch of stuff in a bag. Bunch of stuff in a bag. Come and get it. A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Boy, that's a good video. Now I'm going to be seeing that stupid.
Kimberly gets it. Alrighty, alrighty. We're going back to the wood bits. Got 4 corners and in that little top motif, or it could be a bottom motif. I'm not going to tell you how to use it. But
All right. So we're going to go back and do these because we had to cancel that order.
It's wood.
It's real wood. It's not the wood you bend.
And
So that means that you cannot make it bend. It's real wood.
you can make it bend. A little bit of steam will make anything bend. Steam that puppy right up.
Yes, we will have some metal crusty today.
Oh, yeah, we got some crusty somewhere. All right, now I'm crusty out.
I mean, that's fair.
All right, so we got 4 of them. 4 corners. 1 big old piece. There you go. Now you just got to get creative with it. Where do you want to put it? I don't know where you want to put it. You want to put it somewhere. She keeps pulling out all these fabrics.
These are the ones we said we were.
I know. Whoa, Jen Worthy's going to grab these up. All right, we'll get those to you.
Okay, we're just going to do these lumps of fabric. This actually looks like a sheet. It's a weird color for a sheet. I don't know. They were in a fabric pile that we don't even know where it came from.
It's the mystery pile.
It's a lot of fabric. There's not much of this.
I think it was mixed in with all of my the fabric for the seats. And I was like, well, I don't want it. Do something with it. And they probably threw it somewhere. And then it's just been tossed back and forth from there. Because that's how I roll.
So you're going to get all of this fabric. Do what you will with it.
But most importantly, have fun with it.
That's right. Tear it into little strips and make little spools.
You can have a lovely little shirt to wear when you go on your little vacation to the beach.
This pink damask isn't actually terrible.
That one actually would work for a seat.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty heavy.
Very heavy duty. But a little too bright for what I do, so yeah. And it's quite a bit on this one. So there's probably a good 5 yards in there at least. Ms. Veckel says, I'll take it. Nobody else wants it. Well, we'll get that to you.
And look, ta-da. See, I said I'd clear off that shelf. I think this came from the Goodwill bins.
What you got? What you got? A big log slice from the Great Smoky Mountains. It's actually a real tree log slice.
I totally decoupage over it. I know that may sound blasphemous, but I would. The back, somebody has used marker.
Well,
if you don't feel like you can decoupage over Jesus, then you can use the back. I was the one struggling on YouTube. You figured it out. Okay, good.
There we go. This is, it's lovely. The little strappy do that hangs it from the back, it looked like it had a 3-point strap system out of leather and it broke. So I apologize for that. But Smoky Mountain Forge gift shop is where this came from.
Yeah, originally it was $13.99.
So there you go. You're getting yourself a deal today. What you doing? What you getting?
Nobody's getting it. Nobody's going to swoop it at the end. You're going to make me have to redo this piece?
It was signed. Signed by the artist on the back. All right, I'm going to put it down.
No, somebody got it.
What? Somebody?
Hey!
Well, very good, very good. You saved it.
Thank you for not making me have to do it, because I have enough projects.
It's true. We've got projects coming out our ears. And then I keep finding us things to do.
That's true. She's like, oh, let's do this. And then it's like, whoa.
All right.
So I have a box set of Eddie Bauer finials. Solid wood, they seem to be. And they seem to have these little wood plaques in the back, or at least there's one. So
Unless
you can
that
make
goes
that
to
into
something else.
You can make that into something. I don't know. It was in the back of this box.
That it came from the house, and I think that was part of their little collection of stuff of probably not the eggs, but little animals. But anyway, it's got a little knotted ball look to it, and it's got a nice big wide screw on the end. So if you've got something that you need a big knotted ball look to it, and then you get a free display stand for your old ones. I don't know. Could be for anyone.
We never use them for what they're intended purposes.
It's true.
I would totally, use that. Actually, I probably should have saved it for John to make a some kind of
Jen Worthy gets it.
little base out of. But,
with the bonus stand.
Here's an interesting little collection for you.
Well, if you want odds and ends, those are them.
This is the odd. These are the ends.
I need to put this across the front here. Don't need them rolling around everywhere. Alright, so we got two plasticky or tin painted
I think they're metal.
finials.
Two metal finials that look like this. They're curtain rod hook ends, really, but they would be really cute if you unscrew that and throw it at your computer. That would be
throwing it at me.
That would be good. These would be really cute on top of a jar. And then you have this wooden leg that just needs, obviously, this piece removed as well. So good little finials. Or if you're going to stick this into wood, it's already got your anchor, and you just got to take that little foot off. Maybe you could.
It's about 3.5 inches in height if you take the little screw out. So
and you could layer them if you wanted to, and repaint it.
Now I'm curious if I could just take that off of there, drill a hole down in there, take that out. Funny thing is, I know exactly what chair this came off of.
I do too, I think.
So there you go.
Because we have random knowledge about these things.
So, odds and ends, odds and ends. What can you craft with it? What can you do? What can be done? It's got shape. Can't say much about the texture. That would be up to you. Give it a little texture. It's got a little bit of zazz. Nobody gets it.
Good evening.
Hello. Let's see. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna keep all these together.
Whatnot is suddenly in freezing mode.
I'm gonna put these over here.
Okay, so this is going to be a little wooden box. This looks like a box that I might have showed somebody how to add transfers, because a lot of times we would have these boxes, and when somebody's like, oh, I don't know how to do a transfer, we would whip out a scrap and show them.
Gotta see how easy it is to do.
And then we would let them try. Hey, babe. So that's what this box is, but you can totally paint over that.
Oh, but I like the little cloud on the other side. So there you go.
There you go.
These are handy dandy little boxes. If one really would like to know what the measurements on that are, we're looking at 10 inches by 5 inches. So a 10 by 5, what can you fit in there? I don't know. What can you do with it? That's up to you. But the prettiness has started, and it's just waiting for you to finish it. Keep that prettiness going.
Or completely redo it.
completely start over. Okay, Barbara, are you going to start right over with that one?
How was breakfast for dinner, babe? So this next one is 4 wooden rings. These are old curtain hooks. We have seen Julie use these as little picture frames that come out really adorable. So you can search Julie's signs and designs, or design and signs, I never know which order it is, and see what she's done, or come up with something yourself.
It would be really cute with the pictures on there, and then you can hang them up all over the place.
It's true.
You could turn them into Christmas ornaments with faces on them.
That's true. They would make great Christmas ornaments.
Look
I think
at me
she
thinking.
usually puts like needlepoint and stuff in there, but faces would be good too.
Or pretty fabric.
Hey, Junkin.
Or if you find one of those needle points that got holes in it, you can cut out the piece that you need and put it in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. See? I'm paying attention. I am paying attention.
Is anybody a big pillow maker that wants a giant tapestry? Because I do have a giant tapestry, but I don't want to sell it. Yes, it's the one that was supposed to fall off the wall when you touched it.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
And I think it would be perfect to be laundered and then made into pillows. I've seen people do that, but I don't want to sell it super, super cheap. I'm willing to sell it way less than it's worth, but I don't want to sell it for like $3. So if any of y'all have an interest in probably a starting bid of at least $10, really probably $15. I'll say starting bid of $15.
Well, we'd have to see it. We'd have to see it to know.
But if anybody's interested at that sort of base price, you could probably get at least 4 to 6 good pillows out of it. Then I will pull it out because it's just sitting in the other room, and y'all can look at it and decide if you would be interested.
I think that's the last of this pickled wood stuff, isn't it?
Yep.
Please tell me you don't have any more. I like that pickled color, but good Lord.
What? I only had a few of them.
I know. All right, so odds and ends in the metalware.
So this is pewter. It says so on the bottom.
It said so.
It says so. So a little pewter creamer.
I could have swore I had the sugar container for it, and I don't know where that went to.
I was.
You didn't.
What?
What did you do with my sugar container?
I don't know. I was watching. Oh, it's probably that over there.
Probably.
I was watching a YouTube video the other day. No, it wasn't a YouTube. It was a short. And it was somebody thrifting, and they called this a mini gravy boat.
Could be a mini gravy boat. You don't know what you're going to put in there.
She didn't know what anything was.
I love watching people like that.
She knew nothing.
They got to learn.
I mean, it's not like they didn't know like milk glass, or something like that, or is this pewter or silver or what? Like she didn't know what anything was, like anything. So anyway, this comes with this, and I've got 2 lids.
This lid's nice.
This lid is nice.
That lid went to you took the sugar bowl.
Yes, I redid the sugar bowl.
Took the sugar bowl.
And I repainted the sugar bowl. This is what we do.
Is that what that is right there? The
yes.
pink one?
Yes.
Floppy damn.
It's
When
pretty
did you
cute,
do
right?
that? Where was I?
I don't even know. Anyway, you get all 3.
All right.
Yeah, there'll be more scraps.
I mean, John, you're right. We all have to start somewhere, and we learn as we go. That's why I like watching those guys who break into the houses, and then they're like telling you all about the antiques in the house. It's like, dude, you are so far wrong. I love watching that.
Yeah, I don't like it because it's basically breaking and entering.
Yeah, but they say they're not stealing anything, so I don't mind. If it's an abandoned house, so I don't care.
Some of them are less abandoned.
Some of them are a little less abandoned. When you got a security system, don't be in there.
Look, I lied to you.
Ah, for gosh sakes, more rings. All right, people are bidding. People are bidding on these things. They are nice though. This is good and heavy too. All right, Liz gets it. This is made in Holland by Rio, so that's a good name right there. And then these cute little lids go with it. This one went on the teapot, but I don't think I ever seen a teapot.
No, I don't remember a teapot.
But we'll let you know if there's a teapot.
So we'll do these together. because Sue's really tired of things.
I'm tired of looking at them.
It is true because I try to spread them out over time. I get a lot of them and then I try to spread them out when I get a lot because, y'all get tired of bidding on them.
It's like, we've seen that. We've seen that. We've seen that. I want to see something new. Something new and exciting.
I have new and exciting.
We like the new and exciting.
Oh, I do like these.
All right, so 3 more rings.
4.
4 more rings. 1 wooden and painted candlestick.
Well, Denise says she likes watching the abandoned houses too.
They're fun, aren't they? Like those guys over in Europe, and they just like go into whatever house they feel like.
Hi, Carla.
And there is some cool stuff to be seen, not to mention the history of the house. Like those big old mansions. It's like 1700s, and there's like still original stuff in there. And it's like, why would you walk away from that? Why would you just forget about it and let it turn to dirt? The worms are coming for it, man. Just like they were coming for the stuff in that garage.
I didn't see. You keep saying there was a lot of worms. I didn't even see a worm. I didn't see a bug. I didn't see a roly-poly. I didn't see a spider. I didn't see anything.
There were some big old worms in there. And I was happy that was the only thing, because I tell you what, in about 3 weeks from now, that's going to be one giant mosquito, roach covered mess in that place.
And I'm going to say, a lot of people have said, "Oh, you guys are so brave doing that." If I had seen one cockroach, I'd have been out of there.
Should have been long gone.
I cannot stand cockroaches. I'm sure I've told you the story about the flying cockroaches, flying palmetto bugs that got embedded into my hair when I was 17, and I had 80s hair because it was the 80s, and wet Aquanet hairspray with really thick permed hair, and it was raining, and a cockroach, a flying palmetto bug about 3 inches long, was flying and got stuck into my very sticky Aquanet permed hair.
That's what happens
and
when you Aquanet your
I
hair.
freaked out, and now I have major roach phobia.
Oh, talk about rusty crusty.
Yeah, that shell dish was good, but it's not the only find. And I don't even know that it's the best find that we had, because we found 2 big brass holders, and I found one, but it had candlesticks, and we don't have the candlesticks. So I'm trying to
go back and dig that up.
Oh, I hate them. Yeah, I wish we could find the candlesticks, but we didn't.
Explomo, I think that's the one. I think I watch him. So this is absolutely super rusty, crusty kitty cat. This thing needs a bath and something.
It needs some steel wool.
And Junkin's like, I will take it.
I mean, he's pretty cute. Yes, they always fly straight to the hair.
And Junkin, I was thinking of you the entire time I was finding this stuff. I was going, oh my God, she would love this and this.
And in case you are just joining us, I did add some good stuff to the Buy It Now section. So we have 15 sets of keys for $3. Some of them are brass. You can see how cute they look, even when they're more modern, attached to a little book. So they're still fun. So like 15 keys for $3. That's pretty inexpensive. What else did I do? I added wicker plates that you can buy one at a time. You don't have to buy like.
I was going to show one to you, but they're buried over here.
They're way over there.
And I got a few behind you too.
What, more plates?
Yeah, there's some up in here.
No, those are just baskets.
Are they all baskets?
Those are all baskets.
Oh, okay. Well,
because I have
ignore me. I'm wrong again.
Because I have basket addiction.
All right. This one is a little trinkety box.
The jewelry box.
Jewelry is trinkets.
Okay, that's fair.
There we go. It's got a little mirror. It's got this typical tray, which is in pretty good shape. It's not stained. It's not nasty. It's not falling apart. Then you got your inside, which actually comes with one silver jump ring.
Well, interesting.
And then that one looks a little dirtier in there. So, but that actually looks like it'll clean out with
Tape.
yeah, tape. That's the word I'm looking for. So, for those of you, I just lost the junk ring. There it
All
goes.
right. Apparently,
Found
you
it.
don't get that
Nope,
extra
nope,
jump
I
ring.
found it. So, for those of you who got all the little transfers this evening, or if you want to use your decoupage, this little box will be perfect for it. We put that little junk ring back in there. Junk ring, jump. Ta-da! Junkin gets it! Silver ring and all. I did find silver in this scrap heap
You
yesterday.
did, and it was perfect for you. She's keeping it. So this is a wooden rolling pin that apparently somebody was painting the handles black, and they are still taped up. So it probably rolls nicely, but it's all taped up right now. And whatnot is freezing on me.
Whatnot is freezing. It failed.
Let
It
me close out and redo
failed.
this. Hang on.
Now the question is, do I
Hang
take
on.
the tape off for you?
I gotta redo this. Hang on.
Well, I could. It's been on there a while, so it's gonna leave some residue, I think. No, not much. I'm gonna pull the tape off just because it seems like a nice thing to do. Well, she's trying to figure that out. I get to play with tape. Everybody's happy. Y'all are just kicking back. Well, hey, it was good seeing you. You come on back again. We will find stuff for you.
Who was that?
Hey, Renee.
Oh, I thought she wanted more scrappy papers.
Some people got things to do, man.
Wow. I can run scrappy papers next if you're in a hurry. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Just tell us, man. Hurry up. I need it
Yeah,
before.
you can always get rushy. I gotta go.
We don't mind rushy. As you can see, we're pretty relaxed.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta tell us what you need, man.
Tell us what you want, what you really, really want. As I sit here and peel this like a crazy old banana. Are you even ready yet?
It's running.
Oh, hell.
Dorcas.
All right, you find some paper.
Paper right here.
Oh, look at that. I got one off.
Although I don't know if there's any mushrooms in here.
And Junkin gets it.
I wanna. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we're gonna go with scrappy paper. Scrappy paper bundle.
I feel like I need to go find a mushroom right now real quick.
We got bee-inspired paper. Napkins.
I don't ever have any of
These little sunflowery ones. The honeybee hive. Christmas red truck. Santa Claus. And yellow paper that I always use for backgrounds. We've got some words. A key, letters, and numbers. Kind of a description of, I guess it goes this way. Sorry. But again, I never know how things sometimes get into my black and white file, but you know.
I don't know much about rolling pins, but this one has an autograph on there of Foley. So you got lucky on that one.
So no, there's no place like home stencil. Bloom.
Bee napkins to the junk journal.
Bloom where you're planted. More garage ones. More garage ones. Those would be great on wood blocks. I'm just saying.
What, big wood blocks?
Oh. This is decoupage paper. It is like an old truck bumper. See it? I think it's called Grandpa's truck or something like that.
Oh, there you go. That's kind of interesting.
And one JRV 19 by 30 paper.
That's a nice paper too.
All for $1.
One money.
Big bag of scraps.
Got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Alrighty. I'm gonna start putting these in
Oh,
here.
very nice. I keep saying I'm going to make a junk drawer, and then I don't. What's with that?
Keep preparing yourself for one.
They're not as thick. They clean really nicely. They're not as heavy, so you do have to watch when you're cleaning that you don't break them, but they work just fine.
And Knick-Knack gets it.
Okay, so this one is going to be cacti, hydrangeas, seashells, reindeer, a bumblebee wreath. This is missing some paper, but it's a beehive. You've got a little label transfer, some other little black and white with some words, part of a crown because I save everything, some Japanese lettering, happy. Oh, here's another part of that crown. So they probably go together. This says, create the thing you wish existed. A lot of script text transfer. Bakery.
Ooh.
The flower bar. And this is that same truck, but
Big
really
size.
big.
Oh my. There you go. Decoupage paper, huge.
Decoupage paper, huge,
Almost looks like a little pig.
nice, and
Big
heavy.
eyes. Same.
And then a JRV 19 by 30 paper.
There we go. Let me have that packet it all goes in, please. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm dropping it all.
I do work hard to kind of even these out and give you guys a good selection of my scraps.
Scrappy number 8. Scrappy number 8.
I can tell you make a giant mess when I make these.
Do you? Is there stuff everywhere?
I mean, there is when I'm making, and I do try to clean up
Jiu-jitsu.
usually. Still have a bit of a mess in the kitchen from when I did the cards last week.
All right, we got that one going out. What do we got next?
Thank you, Kimberly. So we have some coral, Santa Claus, a yellow paper, some bunnies, a coastal, a little
Birdcage.
thank you, some words. You know I love my words.
What do I do with that birdcage that we got?
More gold words. Probably gonna mark it.
I love rusty, crusty finds.
More words. It's too big to ship.
It is big to ship.
Kind of more words. And more words.
More words.
But I love words. So, Les Jardins. Stencil. Another stencil. Small truck. One large JRV 19 by 30 paper. And a little roll of ribbon.
Because we didn't know what to do with it, and it matches the paper.
Nope, this was in another one.
No way. How many did you make?
4?
Oh, yeah, because I have the other one over here. Well, I'll be doggone.
Well, dang it. Do I not? Hang on. Oh, that's right. Because I screwed up and accidentally ran it before.
So it's not number 8, it's number 9? All right, well, she gets that figured out. I'm going to start stuffing it back in its little envelope. I think I have an idea for that bird cage. Can I hang a plant in the middle of it?
You could.
Hang the bird cage and then have a hanging plant inside the bird cage?
You could. I mean, I don't really want to be responsible to keep a plant alive, but. All right, so now it is running.
There we go. One crazy packet of stuff.
Apparently, I couldn't think well enough to do 2, so.
All the goodies. The goody, goody, goodies. What other rusty junkies do we have on the shelves today? That little pile down there.
No, I've got that one there.
Over there. Let's look at the
And
lid.
there's some down
Yep,
there.
That's it.
And there might be some in that basket.
Okay. Got it all over the place. And Julie gets it. Whoop, whoop. All right, we got another one.
And this is our
Scrappy
last
bits.
big pack. Oh, and we got to do some mini cloches. Get it too. They asked for that. So I'll run mini cloches next because those will be easy for me to get to, right?
Maybe.
Didn't I put some on that shelf?
I don't know. If not, they're right behind me, aren't they?
Right. Well, get the ones behind you. I guess I didn't. We've got a bunch of fish transfers.
Oh, I love the fish.
We've got some coral to go with the fish.
Well, there you go.
Can you see we moved on from black and white? We've got some more coastal-y stuff because we're in the coastal bin now. And we've got more fishy coastal-y things. We have some fresh herbs, fresh cut flowers. Those are stencils. These are little words. This is a really big car. You've seen it twice now. I'm not going to unfold it, but it's, apparently I am, but it's that same grandpa's truck. And
again with the blue paper.
AJ RV Deco paper, full size.
Woo-hoo! All right, give me that. All right, and the crafties are rolling. Boop. All right, you wanted the
Cloches.
Okay. I can do that. I can do the cloches. The cloches is closest.
And while she's grabbing those, I'm going to do these two bits.
How many do you need?
Just give me a box.
Here's a box -3.
Okay.
All right. This is a base of a lamp, if I am not mistaken. I say that because it's got the UL sticker underneath. And this is just a random drawer pull. We used to sell these way back in the day in the shop, and this one popped up today, and I'm like, let's sell it. So there you go. Nice little drawer pull
So they're
for a
going
single
together.
drawer. They are lovely together. Give them a home together. They don't have to be in the same project, though. But if you're craftier than me, you can do it. I know you can. Who won this one? I gotta go back in time and see what was up. Boom. That was Kimberly. That was Kimberly that got that. Did you know that?
Honestly, I did not.
Well, I'm telling you, it was. Fishes and all.
Well, you like the metally, but Susan's got a lot of detail to it.
Bloomin'.
Blooming Lilac takes it.
Bloomin' gets it.
Thank you. All right, we're going to do sets of 2 mini cloches. They are 3.5 inches tall. They have not been cleaned. I apologize. But after Sue puts tape on them, you'd have to clean them anyway.
Hey, this tape is normally good if it's taken off right away. Leave it on there for a month, then it gets a little sticky.
Well, hello, Lancaster.
Welcome.
Looks like a bunch of people are popping in. Good.
It's that time of the evening, off of one show and indoors.
Everything is all quiet on Facebook, I see too. Is that white Windriser behind us for sale?
Which one?
Do you mean this? What does she mean?
That one right there?
This one? Oh, it's the same as this one. It can be. I can do that. I have more, and I'm not going to move that one because I have more that are not
packaged new,
that are not full of stuff.
Do you want me to grab one?
I mean, they're easier for you to grab, probably.
Oh, let me get it up in the butt.
We even have them in different sizes. All right, Jen Worthy takes these 2. And I have another set. You've been eyeing it. Yeah, we're happy to.
All right, I got one of each.
The mushrooms I can run the set of 3 for 10 as a starting, not as a buy it now. John turned those. They are hand turned by my husband.
We've been putting them to work. Crafty little mushrooms, along with little risers.
That's right. That's right. Hey, Bree. So we're doing a set of 2 little mini cloches right now. And I'll do 2 more sets, and then we'll move on to the risers. Art by Gigi takes these.
Art by Gigi.
Sue was very excited to see that they still had these at the same thrift store. We picked up the last bunch of them.
I did. I grabbed everything they had. They must have thought I was crazy.
I figure somebody must have had them for wedding decor or something.
I'm thinking a wedding because of the different styles that they had. It looked like they were trying to decide what they wanted.
Because we also have some of these, which are exactly the same, except for somebody put wire on them.
No, they were supposed to come with the wire.
Or I guess they were supposed to come with the wire, but they are exactly the same. So I have a few of these also, if you want me to run any of these. And Sassy takes those. And a last set. You are most welcome, Sassy. So, last set. We can have more because Sue picked up a couple boxes, so I can run more in a little bit.
You're gonna sell them all, and then you're not gonna make your stuff.
No, I've got to have some for market. I have to have some for market, but I need John to turn more bases for me for market.
Spin around on my chair. Liz gets it.
Okay, so we're gonna measure these. So it's a wood riser.
That one is the bigger of the 2.
It has these. These are the feet. Let me measure this. So this one is going to be 19 inches by roughly 13 and a half inches. Are you feeling that better, babe? I don't think that was in the correct order of words. What did I just say it was?
19 by something. Oh, I can sit down again.
19 by 13 and a half. Let me get the weight.
Yep, Lancaster was the one that got those at Christmas time.
What?
The bedposts. The bedpost Christmas ornaments.
From auction, that's right.
No, she got them
From the show, I mean.
at the show.
From the show, yeah. That's how she made the connection. That we were the ones that were there.
We were them. They were us. We were them.
So this is what the finish looks like. I cannot promise you it does not have any blemishes, but I mean, you probably want to paint it anyway, but.
Take that off your hand. I'm taking the paper off of it. Making me nutty.
Did y'all want me to run the mushrooms?
All right, here we go. Who gets it?
Oh, it's still running.
Who gets it?
It's still running.
It's running.
Is this the same one?
That's the same one.
Okay.
That's the big one. The one running. Kimberly gets the big one.
Hey, V. Marie. All right. So this is the smaller riser.
All right, the smaller riser. I know I took measurements, but heck if I remember what I took.
I know, right?
That felt like hours ago.
Let's see. This is 17 and a half roughly.
This one's got all kinds of fingerprints on it because it's been moved around a bit, so I
Just over
apologize for
12
that.
inches. Yeah, and you can see this is the price tag we had it on our last market. So
these are very nice, especially when you're doing your little tiny vignettes. You put your little tiny cloche on here. Just saying.
I mean,
just
it's a little, you know, I just have to say it's a little big for the little tiny cloche.
Not if you put other stuff on there. Look, man, I'm trying to decorate here. There we go. And we are off and running. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Let me ask if they want them. I guess I'll just run them and if they'll buy them or they won't, right?
That's true. It's good size. It's good weight. It won't blow off. Hey, hey, hey! Welcome, welcome. Do you need a riser today? And Melanie gets this
You'd be so funny.
one. All right, she's gonna put them mushrooms up. A pair of 3.
All right, a pair of 3.
A pair of 3.
A set of 3. They are 3 different heights. It doesn't show it as well, I feel like, from that close angle, but they are 3 different sizes. John turned all of these. This is birch from,
birch?
or not
No.
birch. I'm sorry. It's why can't I think of the name of the flower? They're in our backyard.
I know they're in the backyard.
Crepe myrtle. They are crepe myrtle.
Freshly cut within the last few weeks. We got a raiding party. Whoop
Woo!
whoop! Jed's cottage. Welcome
Thanks,
to the room.
And you know that means it's gonna be a giveaway.
Give it away, give it away. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Jen, I hope you had a good show today.
Yes.
Lots of fun stuff. Lots of fun stuff.
And John is saving up when he turns things for us. He is saving up for a new sharpener.
So all this money goes to him and his new sharpener so he can keep his tools tip-top. I'm glad it was a great show. I'm sorry we missed it. We got to stop overlapping so I can watch.
I know.
And Liz, get some. Whoop, whoop. They are cute little mushrooms.
Sorry, I have a hard time talking and typing at the same time because then I type what I talk and it gets to be a mess.
I'm like, what did you say? What are you typing?
All right, so, and thanks to Jen's Cottage, be sure you follow her, and thank you for the raid. We are going to do a giveaway of Black and Jane, Lavender Rose, and Pink Himalayan Salt Crystal Infused Bath Soap.
Bath soaps. Get out there and relax.
Soap.
Oh, bath soap. What do we got here?
Nope, we finished all the scraps. Sorry. No worries. We appreciate the raid. Like I said, be sure to follow.
All right, all right, all right. I think she's going for some Rusty Crusties. Maybe. Although that looks like a sheep to me.
There's a little bit of both in there.
She's grabbing all kinds of stuff over there. All right, I see decoupage. I see soaps. What else you got? You just got a little bit of everything in
I
this.
just got a little bit of everything.
She's just gonna keep variety going.
Oh, good, Liz. You want John's mushrooms. Now I'll have to pay him money so he can work towards his stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so this is a resin kit. You know what? Let's throw in some resin with that.
A nice little easy cast. All right, so she's giving you an 8-ounce easy cast resin. This is not
It's not fast
not
cast.
a fast cast, so it will take time to settle and do its thing. She has what are these for?
So these are pipettes in case you want to do like alcoholing or add anything to your resin. These are little measuring scoops. So if you want to measure it out properly, the silicone. No, they're finger gloves. So
condoms.
that you do not get resin all over your fingers.
You get finger condoms. And then there's your measuring cup made out of silicone. It's got a nice little heart shape. I don't know why it has a heart shape, but it is a heart shape. It gives you your measurements on the side so you can keep up with what you're pouring in. This is going to have your 2 parts in there. I was going to say right and left, but I don't think that's correct.
No, part A and part B.
And it's supposed to be a nice, good clear, and I don't think we've ever had any problem with it not being a good clear. I haven't looked back to see if anything's yellowed over the last year and a half, 2 years that we've played with it. So, but it's been good to us, so hopefully it'll be good for you. So there you go. This is what you're bidding on. Finger condoms, little measure cups, little pipettes. It's everything you can dream of.
And I turned us off on Facebook because I think the camera died.
Oh, that's probably true. It does not run forever.
It does not run forever.
Kimberly gets this.
Didn't you just get a power supply for it?
No, I told you I don't have a power supply for it.
I thought you ordered a power supply.
No, I ordered that cable right there. That goes right down there and gives me more than 4 inches.
Oh, okay.
All right, that was Kimberly. She's going to make something fun and exciting.
Oh, no. How come this? I had this plugged in, but it must not be plugged in over there because all this time it's not charging and I'm down to 4%.
Well, we probably want to get that in there because that's the important one. Oh, yeah, it looks like it's unplugged. If that's the case, I should just take my camera, turn that puppy off.
I hate it when you can't think of the word that you need.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. So this is a crumb receptacle, brass, with a wooden handle. And basically it's, if you've ever been on a cruise and they scoop the little crumbs into the little tray, this is a fancy version of that. Looks cute, hanging on a wall too.
Probably in my pocket because that's what I do with things.
I do not know if I have those here, but let me see if I do. I do not think that I do. I think that they are at Great American, but I'll see if I have any here.
What are we looking for?
Cerulean blooms, deco paper, and bold blooms. Actually, I might have bold blooms over there in that copper basket. But I do not, hey Jen, but I do not think I have this cerulean blue here. And Rufalls takes it. And Rufalls, not only do you get this, but you get the giveaway too.
No way.
How crazy is that? Now, if I could just find the giveaway, because I think I buried it.
I do have a bold blooms. What was the other one?
Cerulean blue.
I've seen that one somewhere, haven't I? What do you want me to do with it?
Bring it to me.
Oh. Hang on.
See, this is why I cannot be trusted to speak and type, because I can't be trusted to speak and write. It's really bad. My brain, it can do many things at once, but it cannot do that. And what was I doing for the giveaway? Because I buried it.
I don't know. don't see it.
I didn't think we had any here. I think I've taken them all the way here. Okay. All right, so this is the Bold Blooms. The cerulean blue is really beautiful, but I don't have it here. But this, I can show you the Bold Blooms. Oh, upside down. Whoopsie.
All right, battery's charged.
And look how pretty that is.
That one is gorgeous.
Gorgeous. It is an A1.
It's a gorgeous.
Okay. So I put that on that.
Wait a minute. Did you say Ruthos won the
Giveaway.
This too?
Oh, I couldn't see it from the other side of this. Okay. That's where it went.
Congrats, congrats. Can I have my pencil, please?
So that is what the Bold Blooms looks like. Okay. So we have this rusty crusty metal dish.
So what was the Bold Blooms all about?
Somebody asked if I could show it to them
That was it?
because they want to know what's in the bin.
That was it?
That's it. Actually, I'm going to do both of these at the same time. So you'll get this loaf pan and this metal.
There you go. Metally bits. These are paper. These are decoupage papers. And they're much stronger than actual tissue
Yeah,
papers.
it's like mulberry. It's like the stuff you find under your sofa, I'll say, is the best description that I have. And that particular one is available in the Buy It Now.
So if you like to do artsy fartsy stuff, which is why we're all here.
Okay. This one does have little feeties on it.
Got little fees.
So you are getting both for one money.
Oh, crying out loud. Didn't realize there was a one-way in. Alrighty, who's getting it? Who is getting the crusty? I like the little tin can. Art by Gigi.
Goodbye.
Bye for show.
We're going to do some Miss Mustard Seed brush soap. That's just like a water stain or whatever, but it is new in package.
It's good soap to keep by the sink where you keep all your little paintbrushes. I usually just take my paintbrush and just rub it on top and get it all soapy so I can get it all nice and clean.
Especially make sure you work it into that ferrule area, which is where the metal clip is.
But having a soap next to where you keep your brushes is so handy. And the wonderful thing about most of these soaps is they help keep your paintbrushes fibers from drying out and getting all loose and crackly. So
it is a great soap.
It's a good one. It's all natural. Woohoo! Jen Worthy gets it.
So this is one of the Romance and Blooms papers. This is sold in a set of 3 different papers. Each paper is 19 by 30. So this is one of the sheets, and it actually has 2 patterns. So I'm going to close it up so you can hopefully see those better. So you have this one, which is like a storefront window.
It's a little flower shop window.
And then you have this one, which is like the old car in front of the pink building. I think these would be so beautiful done on old, like a thrifted frame, you know, right over it. So you can have basically new art. They'd be pretty beautiful on a tray. But the whole sheet is 19 by 30. So You just get these two different designs, right? It's one big sheet.
One sheet, two designs. Got to slice and dice yourself.
Yes, the papers are amazing. They're very tough. They are repositionable.
Definitely easier to work with than a tissue paper.
I brought home the Origami Love last week that we tried to auction off and nobody bought it. And I put it in the drawers of a piece that I am working on right now. So that was great. You guys will enjoy that dresser. It's like a little kid dresser.
It's cute.
It's pretty cute.
You were probably not good with maps, were you?
I was terrible with maps.
All right, Knick Knack is getting this one. All right, is that little wooden sheep going to be next?
It is.
Oh, ho, ho. And I really don't mean too little, because this little guy
He's kind of big.
He's a sizable fellow. Show us what you got, what you really, really got.
Okay, so you're going to get two different designs on this. You're going to get this cutie patootie sheepy. He is actually pretty big.
Did you cut him out yourself?
The Glowforge did, yes.
Well, very good then.
So you get this lovely sheepy.
So you can make any kind of sheep sign you want.
And then you get this pattern also for Easter. It'd be a great frame. Basically, you get to paint this side and paint this side and then glue them or staple them or however you want to do it together. And you have this cute little dimensional Easter sign with the little Easter lilies and the bunny, but it makes it easy to paint so that you don't have to do all that detail work. So you're going to get both of these.
Both of these. They do not fit well together, but
thank you, N. Rouser.
What's that?
She says, I just want to tell you girls how much I love everything I've gotten from you.
Well, yay! There we go. One sheep.
So these were all cut out on our Glowforge.
You can see where the Glowforge kind of cut through there.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah, it is. So it's got a little outline, but that cleans right up. And got nice little crafty projects.
They give me grief. Does that count as giving?
I think it does. Because that's a gift I can keep on giving. And Kimberly, get some. All right. Is that a painted cigar box?
It's not actually painted, but it is decoupage, or it has transfers on it. So I did this for a video, and I did have it for sale in our booth. We are not wine country, but it does have 4 legs. But in the process of bringing it over, I knocked one off, so you just got to put it back, or I can put it back. But this is a beautiful cigar box. If you paint over it, I will not feel the least bit bad. But anyway, you can see this is the wine transfer from Prima.
So have a little footy.
But the foot came off when I brought it home.
Dipping a little bit.
Because I kind of threw it in a box and didn't think it would come off. But of course, when you do that.
And then if you like a Padron cigar, then you'll have a little scent of cigar in there. I don't know. It's amazing to me how well they make the boxes for cigars and how that tradition continues for most of the good cigars. So, cigar boxes, find yourself a cigar store and see what they're selling them for. They usually sell them for a couple of bucks each. Some people are generous and just give them away. Just get them out of the store. Jen Worthy gets it.
Yeah, I think we actually got a good deal on those.
All right.
Sorry, I'm gathering stuff, guys.
She is. She's hitting the shelves. Trying to keep it fresh. Ooh, I see metally bits. And I see fabricy bits and I see boats.
Such a random combination.
It is an odd combination. All She's starting out with the little wooden boats. These are 4 wooden sailing boats. I have no idea where these came from.
Nope, me either.
But there they are. Little wooden sailing boats. I mean, there's not even a tag on the bottom of them or anything. These are a complete and total mystery item. No idea how long we've had them. Certainly no idea where they come from. But there you go. Get your fleet right here. You know you've always wanted a fleet of little mini yachts. This is them. Get your summer started out right with your own fleet.
That's right.
Because whether or not they're seaworthy, I couldn't tell you. But there you go.
They would be cute in a little boy's room. I am agreeing with you.
That's what I keep thinking of. Is they must have come off of some little boy's decoration for their room. But I think they're fantastic. And Jenworthy likes them just as much as I do. ×4. There we go. All right, looks like we've got us a bunch of materials.
Fabric rolls.
All right, it's a nice little color combination.
Somebody just said good night. Good night.
Good
I'm sorry I didn't see
night.
who it was. I was typing.
I don't know who said goodnight, but there you go. Somebody somewhere. It's late. Look at that. We still have 40 people in the room with us this evening.
Amazing.
Watching The Quiet Man and missed a few things. The Quiet Man. The Quiet Man. Have I seen that movie?
I don't think I've ever heard
What's
of
The
it.
Quiet Man? What's that about?
I don't think I've ever heard of it. So
Is it good enough to take my eyes away from my screen from a video game?
oh, it was Knick Knack.
Knick-Knack.
Knick Knack went 99. Knick Knack 99. All right, so we got these 4 fabric rolls. This one is cool because it's ombre. So it goes from light to dark or dark to light, depending on which way you want to hold it. This one is this lovely green pattern. And these 2 are a thinner gray material. There is more length to these. These are actually like a high quality sheet. And these are old shower curtains that were clean and never used with people.
Yeah, they've never been showered.
They've never been showered.
Generally
They just
takes
hung in a
them.
shower, but never were in a room where there was showering.
All right, what do we got next?
I'm just gonna make a little random pile here, I think. Because I don't know why I have.
More birdhouses. Holy cow, I think there was another one in the other room. Should I go grab it?
If you
now?
know where there is one, sure.
Hang on, I think there's a yellow one in here. I keep thinking if I should grab them and keep them together. All right, where'd you go, little birdhouse?
Okay, I've got definitely 2 birdhouses. Sue thinks she's got a third. We just keep finding these. And a little random stamp that I found somewhere on a shelf when we were cleaning. Because believe it or not, that is how we roll. Yes, we are going to have brass here in just a second. No milk glass tonight. If she finds the third one, I will throw it in with this, but I don't remember seeing another one, so.
Yeah, I must be going crazy. I don't see it.
Because I've been throwing things in the boxes as I find them.
Not me, I'll leave them where they lay. So you must have picked it up. Oh well. Sorry about that. Kimberly gets it. All right, here comes some more of those chandelier parts from, was it last week?
So either last week or the week before, we took apart a brass chandelier. So we have these 2 hooks. They
Two
do
arms.
have the screw-in area on them, so you can screw them and use them as hooks. They also have screws this way, so you could use them this way. It's really up to you.
You are the creative. Thank you for sharing your live stream. We appreciate that.
We do.
There you go. It could be like a divining rod.
Hello, Nana.
Or fuse them together as little snaky snakes. I don't know. Or I love the fact that you can screw things in there and you can do whatever you want. You can get crazy with them. But this is that good old-fashioned brass. Jen, where they get some?
We're going to do these together.
Oh, a little bit of transfers, a little bit of paper.
Don't forget to go with that. Oh no, this went with the
fabric? With the what?
I'm looking at the stuff.
Wow.
This went with something.
Did it go with a grab bag?
No.
A Nicky Nack?
No. I'm gonna have to look it up now.
Well, I have no idea. I have no idea because I do not recall you talking about it. Anybody?
Remember who this went? The birdhouses.
Well, that makes sense then. Birdhouses it is. Odd thing to have with birdhouses, but
I just was throwing random stuff together.
all right. Jam it in there with the birdhouses so John Boy knows what's up in case he has to do that shit shipping.
Okay, this is a single page black and white transfer.
You weren't expecting it, were you? Kimberly's like, me? Yeah, you. You'll get the little stamp.
And this is a single page JRV paper.
It's
19 by 30.
It's got cows and sheep and a pig. It's your farmhouse stuff.
I don't think it's got that many.
It does. One in each corner, I'm pretty sure.
I think there's just 2 of them.
I could be crazy then.
You can open it up if you want.
I don't know. Do I want
so
to?
You can show them what it is they're buying.
That might be helpful. I'm opening it. All right. I see the sheep. I see the pig. I'll continue to open. Open. And Kimberly gets it. And that's okay. Just the sheep and the pig. But there it is. Now you know what you bought. Alright, we'll get that out to you along with the little stickies.
Okay, we're going to do a random grab bag of stencils. These are all new stencils. They have all been opened out of their packaging.
Just loose stencils?
So they are loose stencils. They may or may not be grouped with how they were originally packaged.
Oh boy.
So this is like a big magnolia flower. I know it's hard to see, but it is a magnolia, and I can't put anything behind it to make it any easier because it's clear. But it's a big magnolia. Then I also have the words cotton. Both of these are JRV. This is Pottery Co. And this is Fresh Flower Market. So you're going to get all of those stencils in one pack.
That's a whole lot of stencils in one pack. All right, flowers, pottery, cotton, and a magnolia. Can't see it on there anyway. There we go. Gotta hit the lighting just right. So there you go. Who wants to stencil? And if you need stencil brushes, we got them online. but not on the buy it now. You gotta go to our website. VintageBee.com.
And Tanda takes it.
VintageBeeDesign.com.
We got a raid.
Yay!
Raid, thank you so much. It is appreciated. So we will do a giveaway.
Tanda, she got that one. All right, what are we giving away?
We'll do soaps. Choice is soap.
All right, we got soap.
Let me upload them. You are going to get your choice of what? That is not what that says.
What's it say?
I don't know. It's being weird.
Well, welcome. I hope you all were having a good show. We're happy to have you here. Maybe you'll find something you like, or you just sit down and watch our craziness.
Yeah. Okay, you're going to get your choice of soaps. This is going to be soap for 0 carbs, smells like starving to death. Or soap for okay moms, smells like truth. And soap for a man's man, smells like Alaska.
I'm just going to say, if you haven't followed Fox Den Gallery, go check her out, man. Check her out. Find out when her next show is. Let's chase people down. Let's
That's
say
right.
hi.
Be sure you like.
We got to like everybody. Give some love. Sharing the love.
And the giveaway has started.
All righty. Who's going to win?
So now we... Oh, is the person who's interested in the jar of scraps, the metal bits, are you still in here? Because if so, we will rerun that for you.
I have my little jar, my refrigerator jar. It's full of washers.
Okay, so sorry, I just accidentally hit start. So we've got Vacation Beach Summer Sunshine Lemonade and Flip Flops.
This one is Opera Cologne.
Super cute.
It is super cute.
Legit old.
That would be me.
Some fences. And another little advertising label that is gold drawn castor oil. Oh, I guess I didn't hit start option. I thought I did.
Well, there you go.
Whew.
You were interested too? All right, let me find that jar.
That one just doesn't want to stay with me. So we are doing this random bag of stencils. Where is it?
Come on.
Do you want me to get it?
It just keeps sliding more and more under my foot. All right, where did I put that jar? Oh, here it is. Anyway, it's got washers, got a little tin can. Can I have that? I'm gonna need that. Yeah. I need it. Sure. Yeah. So who's winning? Who's
right now?
it?
Tanda's got it, but it keeps going back and forth. So
it's a good little collection, except for the whole legit old thing.
And Tanda takes
it.
All right. Let's see.
Some little ones, they keep jumping away.
I know. So here is the refrigerator jar of scraps.
Is this even right?
This is the first thing that we ran tonight, and it has this little mini thing in it,
and it's got little mini springs inside that.
Little mini springs and
which
things.
I can't for the life of me figure out what little
rubber washers and springs, little mini springs.
So basically, if you have a sink that leaks, you got washers for it for days, man. Come on.
All in this cute little jar.
Refrigerator jar.
And Jen takes it.
Jen takes it. I don't even know who got this. Who got this? I gotta go back in time.
Let me go look it up. I think it was Tanda, but...
Probably, but... Holy cow.
Okay.
That thing's fighting me every step of the way.
So this is going to be a different fence post. See it? Oh. This is a good one, guys. A JRV grain sack stripe. The best grain sack stripe.
That is a good grain sack. You know, what do I know?
An advertising label that says Fine Sewing Machine Oil from Benford and Imo Druggists.
druggists have sewing oil?
Apparently. And situation. And then the last one on this one is a large sunflowery one. I know it's really hard to see because it's clear, but it's like a sunflower and a sunflower, and then some greenery, and then like a little bud.
And another sunflower. And then. All right. So we got a whole bunch more stencils.
So that one's running. Whoop whoop.
I gotta try and fit these ones back in here.
Giveaway's got 48 seconds. There's 52 people in the room, and only 18 people signed up for it.
They're all, no, I don't need no soap. That's rude.
It's not rude. It's funny.
Good soap. Smells good too.
Yeah. It's just comical because I don't know if you've ever noticed that Sue and I are sarcastic people.
Maybe I'm a little bit sad. Kimberly gets this one. Look at me. I paid attention that time.
All right. Gonna be cautious because this is gonna interrupt me in a moment. All right, this one's got soda fountain. Ooh. It has the beachy one again, which is vacation, beach, summer, smile, lemonade, and
Winter's coming.
SF Carter. Whoop, whoop. Let us know which soap you would like. I'll tell you what they are again in a second. Wild and Free, Wildflower, some florals, and an advertising stencil that says Racine's hair oil.
There you go. Now, we've got your man's man soap. We got your zero carb soap. Last but not least, we got OK Mom soap. Which one would you like? It's a crazy little collection. Crazy little collection. But you get to choose one. Zero carbs. We got you.
Nice. No, we used to. When we had a store, and we've tried to sell it in the booth, but I don't know. They just don't.
Well, we used to.
We used to sell the heck out of them. So honestly, we've kind of been just taking them ourselves.
I really have. I mean, we've had several soap lines that we've sold in our stores over the years, and heck, if we're not going to be able to sell them, I'm going to use them. I love my soaps. Big one should always go first.
We can see what we've got and stick them in the Buy It Now.
That's true. I got a whole shelf full. They're not the funny ones, though. Do you want funny ones? Do we have more of the funny ones?
Yeah, we have a couple. Not many.
Let me go see what we got. So cute.
I know there's some Green Bubble Gorgeous over there. I know that. And there are a couple of the bath soaps over here. I have some of the JRV bath soaps in the other room, but really they're probably only good for their bottle.
Are they aged?
I think Florida humidity, sometimes they're moist and sometimes they're not.
Oh, for gosh sakes.
I'll go grab those in a minute. I have a pimple right here on my lip and it's making me crazy. Okay, I have two pillowcases. This one is Farmer's Market pumpkin. It's got the buffalo check on the back. It was freshly laundered. And then I have this pillowcase this way. Also, it says thankful, and it's got these pumpkins. Of course, I dropped it on the floor here, but this also is freshly laundered. This one zips up the back. No, it's no worries. I know exactly where they are. I'll let these run and go get those.
All right, so we'll go find those because I don't know what she's talking about. All right, there you go. Were these ones you said you made? Did she say she made them? I don't even know. I have no clue. There we go, there we go. That's a big one. Pumpkins, pumpkins, and more pumpkins. Embed. Embed well, embed well, embed well, embed well. Well, thank you very much. Oh, those ones all kind of.
I know, I said that.
Weird. All right, these ones, I think they're losing their moisture.
No, the salt is the humidity acts weirdly in Florida on these. So like we never even really hardly got to list them. I'll show you in a second.
I don't know if it's just a bottling thing that it doesn't seal.
I'm just going to write funky in the description because they're not, I'm going to say they're not proper anymore. So they're JRB bath salts. This one is nature, and nature. So they're all three nature. And you can kind of see on this one, it's like the moisture didn't sit into the salts. But on these ones, it's almost like the salt is heavy on the bottom, but they definitely separated. And so I can only guess that it's Florida humidity. And on this one, it's a little bit better combination, but again, it's not mixed exactly right. So probably you could open it and pour it into another container that was where you could like scoop it out with a little scoop instead of in this bottle. But the bottles are pretty too, you know, just to have the bottles as they are.
Here's a bath soap salt. That's in good shape.
So I'll run these one at a time. If y'all want them, great. If you don't, I'm okay with that too. That's why we hadn't pulled them out yet. We hadn't even done giveaways on them. But the jar is pretty. So we're going to run this one first, which is the one that has like the moisture's on the bottom and the salt is on the top. Why? I don't know. I can only assume it's Florida humidity because these are all natural products. These are grain and oat free, non-toxic, and sustainable. This is the scent. This is the scent Summer Vacation. And Art by Gigi takes that first one.
Did you say we had more funny ones?
I might have pulled them all up here. I don't know. Those are resin that somebody was going to buy, but when I realized it was going where it was going and it was costing twice as much as we could sell them for, I decided not to. So this is Southern, and this is the one. The salt is on the bottom, and the liquid is on the top. Why? I still have no idea. But the bottle is pretty, and I'm sure you could get it out into another container where you could scoop it into your bath and it would be fine. But it's obviously not something that we can generally sell in a booth.
It's a little odd.
All right, Robin R. takes it. And then I have my last one, which is Southern also. And this is one where, again, the salt has sunk to the bottom.
Science, man.
And the oil and liquid is sitting on top of it.
It's like a big chunk in there, isn't it?
It is.
Needs a lot of shaking. Reactivate. Put it in one of those things over at Home Depot that shakes your paint.
Like I said, I'm sure you can probably scoop it out and put it in a jar that you can actually use a scoop, but
Or I'm just going to sit with it for the next 2 days and shake it.
we might have other things to do. All right, and that one's Jen Worthy. So let's see what Sue has grabbed for us. My God, if we sell these, then we're gonna have to start like.
No, I'm going to have to go get my own now. I really like these soaps though. Green Bubble has been my favorite so far.
Yeah, Green Bubble Gorgeous is fabulous.
Although I'm not going to diss Michelle and her Mossy Creek stuff because that's good too. But all right, I'm going to shake these for you. Shaking them. See, I think it's a matter of evaporation. I think if you add more warm water to them and give them a good shake, they should be fine. But that's just Sue's opinion. Put it in the box. Hey, Great American. That we can do. I gotta make sure I gotta put a note on your stuff for John Boy. Because I have your other thing here and I gotta drop that off too.
Okay. So we're going to do 2 soaps. These are Green Bubble Gorgeous. I can't hold them that way. One is going to be lavender oatmeal, and the other is lemon cake. These are handmade soaps. They are olive oil soaps. So they're vegan and all that good stuff.
And I like them.
All handmade olive oil soaps. These are the soaps that Sue and I, we haven't ever really minded that they didn't sell because we just keep stealing them.
It's been a long time since I've had to buy anything. I figure if they're going to sit here, I'm taking one home. Oh, no, I'm taking another one home.
They do smell really good, so we do use them all the time.
I've gone through all my favorite scents.
We had a bunch of shower bombs from them, and I kept all the shower bombs.
Those are crumbling up, man.
I gotta start actually using
do something with them.
Okay.
Kimberly, get some.
And this one, we have a lemon cake and a lavender oatmeal, which is not what it's going to say at the bottom, but I'm going to tell you it is lemon cake and lavender oatmeal. They're the same color, so I thought they were the same when I entered them. Lemon cake, lavender oatmeal. Olive oil soaps, handmade. Not by us. By a company called Green Bubble Gorgeous.
Should I not put a sticky on them?
Well, I think you've already done that, so.
Well, I mean, I can take it off before it sticks too much.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in a little envelope.
I'm just going to be enveloping.
It's always interesting what y'all want from us.
It's always interesting to find out what we have.
I mean, that's fair.
You just never know. All right. Was that Blooming that got that one?
It was.
All right. I will put that one in some bubbles since it's a bubble soap. All right. Now this is Mossy Creek. Now she's changed a bit over the years.
But you can still catch her at craft fairs.
Yes. She is up there in Perry, Georgia. She's got a wonderful little shop out there in downtown Perry. And she'll do a craft fair every now and then too. So, but she's got wonderful products. Wonderful, wonderful products. Hey, Cabin Creek Vintage, how are you this evening? All right, so she's doubling up 2 bars, 2 bars, 2 bars.
So this first one is going to, I guess I should call that artesian, but oh well, whatever.
These are goat milks, if I remember correctly when she explained it. Although I do see some coconut oil in there and some fruit oils.
Yeah, I know they're all handmade and they're supposed to be all natural. I just don't remember all the details anymore. So this is called Naturally Naked, and this one's Verbena. So you're going to get a Naturally Naked and a Verbena in one pack.
There we go.
I guess I'm less sad because there's only one more of my favorites left.
Which one's your favorite?
My favorite is the vanilla spice.
Oh.
There's only one of those left, and I just took a soap, so we'll be good.
I don't know. I grabbed a few. I think I might have one or two left, but I'm not sure.
Hey, babe.
But I can move on to something different, I suppose, or start ordering my own. Who knows?
Maybe we'll buy some at the craft fairs.
Ooh,
Support other artists. Who knows?
try somebody new.
I'm sure we'll actually find more around here.
Oh, my sister gave me a whole bunch that she made, so I got to try all that.
Oh, I forgot your sister did that.
Yeah. Art by
Our
Gigi
takes that one. And so our next set is going to be Fresh Air, which is going to be a bit like an alpine kind of scent, and Naturally Naked.
Is that a scentless one then, Naturally Naked?
Yes, I could have sworn I put multiples in here.
Because a scentless soap would be kind of weird, wouldn't it?
I mean, I guess it smells like soap, but
What does soap smell like? Alrighty, that one in there.
I thought I stop doing that.
I don't know what it's doing. Yeah, they're up in Perry, Georgia. Downtown Perry. We drove by over there when we did Perry last year.
Yeah. Was it Perry that
Last
she was
year,
at? Yeah, I guess she was at Perry Market.
She stayed in town.
So
Any French home decor items available?
not tonight.
Nothing.
Our home decor is Sunday.
Sunday. And if you like French decor, then we will find French home decor.
This is our DIY night, which is weird that we're doing soap, but I guess it was handmade.
It's handmade
so.
soap?
Yeah, I love living in Florida until I see all the places that like Bree gets to go shopping or Julie gets to go shopping.
They find some good old stuff. We'll be there on Sunday.
All right, Jen Worthy takes these.
Ooh.
Once again, I could have sworn I put it in there times two, but apparently I don't know how to do that.
I don't know. The system is weird. That's why I let you operate it. Otherwise, we would never be getting
it. It is really wonky. So we have Vanilla Spice and Naturally Naked. The Vanilla Spice is my favorite.
I am not a fan of living in Florida because it's so damn humid and hot all the time.
See, New York scares me.
New York is fun.
But I would
Bins and thrift stores. Yeah, you get old stuff up there.
love to be able to check out things. I feel like wouldn't it be the prices be high in New York?
Nah, you're thinking of the city.
Oh, you're going to NOLA? We did have fun picking in NOLA last time. We should do that.
Oh yeah,
we should definitely do that.
Kimberly gets it.
No bins there in Arizona. Our bins are crappy here. Crap, I say. All right, we got another stencil pack. Grab a bag of stencils. We have a flower. I don't know if you can see it very well. There, you kind of hit it. Okay.
There you go. Put the light just right.
I know.
It's working for you.
Bicycle shop, open daily.
Oh man, I need a bins like that.
The Fine Sewing Machine stencil. I think we just had that one out. Whoop, whoop. We have another big sunflowery one.
Oh, I like the sunflowery ones.
Got a couple words in here.
Lots of words.
We have Unity, Free Spirit, woo, and the Gypsy Soul.
There we go.
And so those are your stencils in this stencil grab bag.
I think you did get a sunflower. If I go back and look, I think there was a sunflower. With your
I
name
did
on
run
it.
an earlier one that had a sunflower in it.
I'm looking. I'm looking. This one? Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yes, she says you did. She says you did.
I checked.
She peeked in the box.
Because I remember having to shove that puppy back. This one's got the round corners the way it should be, so it slides in and out of the plastic.
And Tanda takes
I
that
guess
one.
This one.
And this is my last grab bag of stencils. We have a JRV grain sack.
Green sack.
Sorry, brain
freeze.
blessed. We have another one of those fun flowers. There are three or four different flower patterns. So I just separated them. This is the carte postale cursive. General store. The white ones are a lot easier to read. Theater and lounge. And that is this last grabbo bag of stencils. Yeah, that's probably my most used stencil is the JRV green sack. That specific pattern.
Yeah.
Because it has two, but that specific one is the one I use the most.
Everybody has their favorites.
So you want some stamps, you want some more mini cloches. I have alcohol inks. We could do alcohol inks.
And Kimberly gets it. Stamps, stamps, stamps.
Okay.
Transfers. Any transfers?
Run all my transfers. Nope.
No transfers. That's a bummer.
All the transfers I had went into the
bag?
Into the big bags. These are the last of my stamps. And then they shall be gone.
The earbuds died. Oh. We'll try and speak loud and say hi to your mom for us. All right, she's looking at the French laurels. Everybody likes the French laurels. Why? Because of that cute little bumblebee. Look at that lovely stamp. There we go.
This is the stamp. This is a stamp, not a transfer, not a stencil. This is a stamp.
Yeah, no stencils, all stamps. But it's a nice one. If you like stamping, it's a good one. It's a big one.
Well,
is that it's a?
I don't know how to thumbs up or thumbs down.
Generally,
this is an open pack of the corners.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one where they all hook up.
Yep. They'll make a big circle.
What's that? What'd you just add to it?
It's the it should go on top like this.
Oh, okay.
But
The grid.
I wouldn't hide it. These are not stencils. These are stamps.
Jen gets it. here. Do I need a...
So this is the same one we just ran, only in a package. Exactly the same otherwise.
That's the same as this?
Yep.
Well,
Exactly the same, just in the package. So you put them together and you can make a full circle or a half circle or a 3/4 circle, whatever you like.
some kind of circle. Circle-ish.
Circle-ish. And we're running. And Tana takes that one. But it's okay because
Of the last?
I have one other stamp, but not of this pattern. This is the last one I have of this pattern, and they are discontinued, so this be it. Unless I randomly find one in a box. But these have pretty well been kept together. These have pretty well been kept together, so I'm pretty sure there aren't any more.
So there we go. Stamp and be crazy.
That's right. Liz Cam takes it.
Alrighty.
And this is my very last stamp until I choose to open my personal collection, which I probably will do at some point because we no longer sell them. But in the meantime,
You gotta start your own? These suckers do go fast, man.
last one.
The bidding gets going, the bidding gets crazy. Go. This one I really like because this one, look at all the little flowery patterns you got on there. I love it. I love the floweries. I think they make fabulous little stamps on there. Again, I see them as drawer sides or the base of the stairs. Oh, you get it? All right, we are moving on to the inks.
All right. Yep, alcohol inks are next. So I have a bunch of little baggies set up. So we have an alcohol ink blending pen. And each kit will have 5 inks. This one has Peach Bellini, Terracotta, Wild Plum, Envy. In case you wanted to know what color green with Envy was, it's that one. And Sailboat Blue. And go.
Oh, these ones are all inks.
These are alcohol inks.
These ones are not the mixers or the mixatives. These are all the inks. So, yes, these will work with what you got before.
These are alcohol inks.
A whole bunch of people just popped in. Welcome, everybody.
So it's a good, like, try to make good little random sets. You might want to use it to seal them.
Yeah.
I pretty much had to break them. Okay, so this is alcohol blending solution. And 5 inks. You're going to get Amethyst, Lemonade, Salmon, Rust.
Ooh.
See, I told you to be more rust. And
I like the
Rosewood.
What's rosewood? What color is that? Is that a brown?
Yeah.
Like a red brown?
Yep.
There you go.
Like a mahogany.
Lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink. Amethyst.
Thanks, Kimberly.
These are some pretty colors. Alcohol blending solution. That's a big bottle of blending solution.
There are all kinds of great YouTube tutorials, not by me, but there are all kinds of great YouTube tutorials for alcohol ink. They're fun to dip in resin, like a petri dish resin. That is fun.
Kimberly gets it.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so this one has 3 5x7 hardcore art panels and 5 inks. This one is copper, pearl and pink intrigue, limeade, sailboat blue, and sandal.
Sandal? That's a weird one. This one has something poured and dried on it.
Yeah. I play with them from time to time. I've done a few pieces of art.
I could show you some of her ink arts.
You could show me. I mean, you probably know where they are even.
I probably do.
So I have done it. It is fun. I kept a whole set for myself. I mostly do the inks in resin. When I do the inks, you know, I have a lot of different things I enjoy doing, and these are fun. But one of the things I do is every year I try to learn a new craft. So one year it was alcohol, and I don't know how to have anything just as a hobby.
Nope.
I mean,
She's all in.
Each auction is only 30 seconds page, so you know.
Yeah, once the auction starts, you gotta jump in or.
So this is 10 pieces of black matte cardstock.
Wow, that's crazy.
Watermelon. Pearl Alchemy, which is like a yellow gold color.
Her hobby is doing hobbies. That's
alcohol
correct.
pearl in the color Envy. Alcohol ink in the color Cloudy Blue, and oregano.
So that's quite a little lineup right there. They got your 5 little alcohol inks, little black cards to go on them.
Yeah, so these are Ranger inks, which Ranger is who makes Tim Holtz inks. Just FYI.
I remember that from when we went to that craft fair thingamahob.
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember that because they were like side by side with their booths.
Yeah.
What is that craft industry thing? That thing was fun.
It used to be ACCI, but they're not.
You're not doing that
Arts,
anymore?
Crafts, and Creative Industries. But that whole association has collapsed.
Holy cow. Tanda gets it. All I can say is if you ever get an opportunity to go to one of these crazy conventions of crafty peoples or whatever, man.
You got the patina bowl. Wasn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? I guess it's still beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We were in love with those. We've still got a few more that'll be in. We actually have some really pretty ones that will be in Sunday's show.
That one that I absolutely love.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't believe we're getting rid of that.
So this is 10-piece Yupo paper. Yupo paper is a little bit more slick. Then we have the alcohol ink applicator pads. Then we have alcohol pearl in Splendor. Moss. Indigo.
Is this like a dabbing pad?
Yep.
Interesting.
Wild Plum. I use these dabbing pads for my adding the like dirty edges to papers with my stamp pads also. And alcohol pearl and Deception.
So there you go. There's your colors. Nice little variety. Craziness. So Yupo, a dabber.
Yes, I would not recommend them on porous surfaces.
No. Which is why you get the slick paper. Oh, come back here.
The idea really is that you want to use like a blow dryer or some kind of air to move the inks around so they dry.
Dry as they
The-
roll.
The alcohol evaporates and leaves the ink in its place.
All right, who's a winning? Who's a winning? Panda's a winning. Panda likes her some alcohol inks.
You got to be fast, and you know, sometimes you got to be fast, or you got to just put in like your high bid, your custom bid. You know, I have just so many different projects, and paint is still my biggest love, I'll say. Paint and transfers. So this one, you're going to get the alcohol ink palette, turquoise, pearl in villainous. I would love to name these. Ember, pearl in splendor, and Everglades. Yeah, I've been painting. Well, and actually, yeah, I mean, it's just what I really enjoy doing. I enjoy that and fiber arts probably more. Like I used to do a lot of
Fiber
cross
arts
stitch.
is your go-to right now.
Yeah, I probably.
Ornaments at Christmas time is perfect.
Oh yeah, they're great for ornaments at Christmas.
Hang on, you got this one?
Yep.
Oh. See if I can find it.
Wouldn't it be in this room? Okay. I have 2 more packs. I have more overall, but tonight I only have 2 more packs set up. Yeah, I mean, every year I try to learn some kind of new craft, and I'll say fiber arts, cross stitch, needlepoint, macrame, something like that. Just that, and along with paint, some kind of paint tends to be more my go-to. I think I like to have more control in my hands, and alcohol ink is a very flowy, loose kind of thing. And I'm not so good at the flowy, loose kind of things. I'm more structured, and which is odd because in my life I have no structure, and I like to have more control of what I'm working on. Are what really that expensive? The inks in general, if you buy them retail, are usually about $5.95 a pack, a bottle. And the papers, like this set of paper was $11.99 originally retail. Yeah.
All right, I got you.
Oh,
Is your
it's just gonna-
alcohols?
So these are some of mine. We tried to sell them, but nobody buys them.
And then I got you some of your resin pours.
Oh my God.
I know. I think they're fun.
No, these are resin pours. I don't like them at all. I told her to throw them away. I told her in the garbage.
And I said no. Just got a whole bunch of these out there.
I told her to throw them away. I don't like them.
And I said I'm gonna make something. Maybe.
So I'd be happy to sell my inks. I think that the inks came out pretty. Yeah, absolutely. I'd be happy to sell today. I know you can't hear me, but yes.
Who is this one?
Okay, I'll sell them.
Was this Kimberly?
I don't know.
It was
Probably
the last one that was sold, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna run this pack, and then I'll run. I got 2 packs, and then I'll run some of the art. If y'all want it, great. I am not offended if you don't buy it, because like I said, I told her to put it in the trash.
I like them.
So this one is going to have, oh shit, I hit wrong option already.
Well, I have another one with ocean. I'm going to go grab some more.
Okay, so this is Pearl Villainous. This is Fiesta, Denim, Pearl Tranquil, and Willow. If you look up resin Petri dish, Petri, and those are really fun to do with resin. That's probably the most fun I've had with doing the alcohol inks and resin. Resin Petri dish. Oh, I don't know. I'll sell it cheap. I'll list it cheap. Okay, I've got one last pack. One pack of Yupo paper. Lemonade. Limeade. Sunset orange. Tranquil. And Deception. Oh my God.
What? People can have their pick. I grabbed a few.
She's nuts.
Go away, you don't right?
I was busy answering and forgot.
That one was Tanda. Alright. Whew. These are all on wooden boards, so they're heavy. But somebody said
no
ocean,
reason.
and I'm like, well. Look, I even found this. It's space, the final frontier.
Yeah, so this is alcohol ink in resin.
Kimberly gets it. Who is that? The RC Mad Woman? Is that who spurred you into getting all
This
that?
is Kimberly Holloway. Yes, Artsy Mad Woman.
If y'all haven't watched Artsy Mad Woman, she is an Artsy Mad Woman.
Her old stuff, when she used to do more resin and less rugs, but now she's like all rug tufting, and I do love the rug tufting, but
A YouTube video on how to do the inks, please. Have you ever made a YouTube video doing that?
not on the inks.
Huh. So much fun you can do with inks. We'll see if we can get the time for her to do that. But
I'll run
no promise.
5 resin boards tonight, and then I'll run, if y'all like them and want me to sell them, and again, I am not offended if you don't like them. You know, we're all our worst critic.
In that case, I'm going to pick out some of my favorites. I'm going to start with this one.
All right. I'm going to start with this one. By the way, this is done. These are all done with Fusion and Fusion's pouring resin. I could do a video on using the pouring resin for Fusion, but this is all done with using the Fusion mineral paint, Fusion pouring resin, and the Fusion cell enhancer. That's what makes all of this, is the cell enhancer.
Which is basically what? Alcohol? Rubbing alcohol?
No, it's like an oil.
Gets it. Is it? Oh, oils. That's right.
Yeah.
And then because of the oils, my tape won't stick.
Thank you. I'm just going to do 5. There'll be plenty left.
Someone just commented on the video. I hope Sue's tetanus shot is up to date. Believe me, I thought about that.
Liz Cam, thank you. Very generous. I suppose $2 is better than going in the garbage.
I think so.
And if y'all enjoy it, I would,
I was
happily give it away. So
I was thinking of making birdhouses out of them. So
I'm just not happy with my. This is when I was first starting practicing. I think I could do better now.
she's figured out the waves now. But this was just cell practice. Like this one, complete cell work right there.
Yeah.
I love the cells in that.
And Kimberly Howell takes that one.
How about that one right there next to you?
Got 2 left. All right. You can see the metallics in this one. Yeah, these are all just practice boards.
This one looks like you were doing
Yeah, so pour paint is actually easier in my opinion, but they're roughly the same.
This one's smooth. This one looks like, to me, this one looks like a tile. Like what was that? Kimberly.
Thank you. That's very kind. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of pour products.
There's
and
definitely
and you'll notice you haven't seen any of my pour products come on here, and that's because I do plan on doing more of those in the future. I really did enjoy that. All right, Liz Cam, I think that's all of them, isn't it?
I don't know. I got tons.
Yeah, but I said wait. Do y'all want me to run a few more, or just wait? I'll run this resin coaster. This resin.
I don't know. She was going through a coaster phase, wanted to figure it all out.
I actually did. This one actually did really well on TikTok.
You did a TikTok on that?
I did a TikTok on that one. That was like one of my very first TikToks. What do you call this? A trivet. Now, why do you feel it important to keep autocorrecting words that are actual words?
Or are we going to do the inks?
What do you mean?
These inks here? The ink pictures?
I'll do one and then I'll save the other because somebody doesn't have the money and wants to.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll wait on them. We'll wait on them until next week.
All right, we're going to do this one, which is like a trivet, basically. It's resin. I don't know if you can see the depth in there. This was like one of my first TikTok videos.
It's craziness.
We have a whole bunch of sewing patterns. Would y'all like to do any sewing patterns for ephemera?
We do sell ink. We just auctioned off a whole bunch of ink. Next week we might do more. I don't know.
I gotta close the app.
She's a creative. She can't help it.
I gotta close the
app. It's getting to the end of the show, and the app is like, "All right, we're kicking you off now."
Sorry.
All right. There it is again. I think it's just very spacey. The Final Frontier.
It was meant to be like Americana-ish. That was the plan. But I guess red, white, and blue kind of.
Yeah, Hick Life. Every Thursday night we do our DIY craft night. We start at 7 p.m. on East Coast time, and we usually have little packets of the different inks, which we did all our little packets for tonight, so I apologize for that. But give us a try next week. We should have some new collections.
Yeah, we'll definitely have more alcohol ink and more alcohol ink kits next week. We do it. I think she just said it. We do it every Thursday night, starting at 7, from about 7 to 10. So we have lots of it. So we'll definitely keep doing those from week to week. Yeah. All right. So nobody got that one. Perfect. Any sewing patterns? Any mini cloches?
Yeah, we've got a lot of vintage
got a
sewing
couple.
patterns.
I've got a couple.
Which
more
I think
little
would be great
things.
for using as a decoupage paper.
Got some silver still. I'll save those.
Whoa, that's gonna go.
Diapers.
That is gonna go. You should see this. Everything's teetering on the shelf right now. And me just sitting here watching.
That's how you roll.
That's how I is. What would you knock over?
I don't know.
What do we got? What do we got? Is that a cerisic wax?
We do. We sell resin back here. I'll put some in the buy it now section next weekend. I don't have any in there now, but I'll put some in the buy it now. Another thing that we have, if these would be tricky, but we have vintage lead crystals.
Chandelier bits.
Chandelier bits.
By the gallon? Well, actually, yes. We do have some.
We do have it by the gallon. So I have a basket full of vintage lead crystals. We've got a lot of stuff in by it now.
We also have a website if you're interested in any of the DIY products. We're at vintagebedesign.com.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can find us on any social media there also.
We'll have we should have all of our resins on there as well. So if there's anything that you just want to outright check out, that's a good place to look.
So we're pretty much running down to the end. I've got a couple little things. Unless you want vintage patterns or mini cloches, we're pretty much done for the day.
Condal, look at that. It's my favorite thing about art glass. This is a lovely vase, but as you can see, the transfer that they had used back in the day has, I guess this vase has been washed a few times, so that transfer is coming off.
I think you could probably get it off with alcohol.
Yes, you could.
Get the rest of it off and either leave it as it is or add a new transfer.
And you can see that
mini cloches,
all the ruffles on that, absolutely perfect. I mean, this is waiting to be taken care of. Give it new life. This is a
I
true
doubt
antique.
it. Have you tried? They're asking, does it glow? Take a shot.
Wait, hang on a minute.
Sue and I want to have a thing where if people ask that question, then we say take a shot.
Well, I see green around the rim.
Go take it in the back room.
Let me go take it to the dark.
Taco takes that for $6.
Taco. Well, I'll be damned. You see it?
I think it does glow. Let me see if I can take it off the phone and you can, or take it off the thing. Taco, you might have just gotten a good deal there. Can you see Sue back there?
You see it? Way down here. It's got that green glow. Well, I'll be damned. I've been looking, but I'm looking at the wrong things for glow. You are the big winner of the day. I think I should throw in an extra prize for that one.
I think that might be the extra prize.
Taco.
The crystals are not in the buy it now. I will be happy to to pull some out for a bid. Also, you can also clear coat with glow mix powder? Yes, you sure can. Clarence, are you saying yes? You'd like me to run some crystals?
All right, get a little iridium.
All right, Sue, do you think you could tell us about cerusing wax?
The cerusing wax is a wax that is for cerusing. Is this supposed to age stuff? What? What did I do? You heard it once, you heard it twice. I can't even remember now.
Even Jen's laughing at you. She's like, every time.
Every time. Bald men use it.
Okay, so cerusing wax is like white wax, but it is a liquid and it will wipe off more fully than a heavier white wax, and it gives you the liming look as opposed to a heavier white finish so that it's still see-through. This is going to be like our house. It's going to give you, like, if you have like a white or a gray wood and you put this over it, it's going to give you a very high-end look. This is stinky. It is not all natural. It does stink.
It's chemically?
That's why it works great for bald men.
There you go. Get a nice good polish.
You do know I knew she wasn't going to be able to tell me what that was.
Hey. Hey. So anyway, cerusing wax. It's fun to say. Just go up to people and say, cerusing wax. So, were you doing some crystals?
I'll do some crystals next.
Oh, I'm going to have to wrap them in something.
Yeah.
And Liz Cam gets in.
Yay, she can hear again. She charged her headphones.
Whoop, whoop. Probably didn't want to hear that. Alrighty. I did turn that light off. Yes, I did.
Oh, we need more cloches.
You need a cloche. And you need a cloche. And you need a cloche.
All right. We are going to do 4 lead crystal drops.
This one's got all its little wiry bits to it. You probably want the other box, huh?
Probably. You hear those sounds?
That is a beautiful sound.
And number 4. So you get 4 vintage lead crystal. These are actually Victorian age lead crystal.
Those are the ones off of the lamps things.
Yep.
Oh my, I'll show you what they came off of. Just because, well...
No, they're wrapped up.
Oh, never mind. I will not be showing you what they came off of.
It came off of 2 Victorian light fixtures. So these are actually Victorian era lead crystal.
Yeah, the light fixtures, beautiful as they are, a little wore out and used, and each one has been broken and re-glued.
The cerusing wax is like a white wax, but it is a more liquidy wax, like when you wax your car, more like that kind of wax. And it is white, and you rub it on and you wipe it off, and it will set into all the little dents, but it will not, it doesn't turn something like white wax. You'll get that big white, heavy white look over it. Okay, Sue's getting something to wrap those up for you. Let me see how many else I have. It's a little damaged. We also had another light fixture that we got that had it. So I'm looking to see what I have as far as like full sets. Because like we said, it did have some damage to it.
sure John Boy knows what these things are.
Okay. So this is another set of 4. Make sure we each have their little dealy bobbers here. 1, 2, 3. One more. There it is. Okay. Oh, these 2 already have.
What was that? I got this one that was once.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh. I think we're gonna need more paper. Got to ask
Yeah.
John Boy to get some.
We can send him a text. Okay. So you're gonna get 4 again.
As far as like damaged pieces, there are some that don't have that extra bobbles to them. Broken pieces. I don't think we have any that are actually.
We do have some that are cracked. So I'm trying to pull out ones that are not.
She wants to know how badly they are cracked.
So I'll show you in a second. We'll get those next, I guess. And so this one is a little bit larger than the other ones. But you can see that's how they're made. That's not cracking. That's the cut in them. And then these, they have their bobbles. They just came off. And I'm just not going to put them back on. But they have it. This one has a couple little chips in it on the side.
I think if you look at them, it's the points on some of them seem to have the tips broken.
Oh yeah, this one does have a little bit of a broken tip. So this is going to be these 4 Victorian era lead crystal pieces. Good night, Kimberly.
Good night. Thanks for watching this evening.
We find fun things for you, don't we?
We do find some good stuff. I mean, if you've seen the video, you see what we had to do to get some of this stuff.
That's true. We didn't have to do that for these, but...
Thank goodness.
Okay. So, let's see what I have here.
Does it come with these extra bobbles?
Yeah, because those should be hooked on there, but they're not.
All right. Be careful when you unwrap these corns. I'm going to make sure John Boy gets an extra wrap on them. Oh, well, we do a lot of videos on YouTube. Vintage Bee Design. We've got them on Facebook under Vintage Bee Design. Right now we got a reel running on our yesterday's adventures.
So yesterday we were picking at a house that the garage, the roof had caved in, and I guess there was still stuff in the garage. And so this is a flipper's house. We're friends with the flippers because I used to own a staging company. And Sue is a real estate photographer, so she's still in contact with them. And they let us pick in that area. And just as an example, one of the reels we have is like we literally had to dig through like a fallen roof. And one of the pieces that I found today was a Majolica shell. And looking it up with Google Lens, it looks like it ranges right around $250.
Nice.
So there was a reel, and you can see all the stuff we pulled out. I mean, we found stunning rare lead crystal vases and things like that out of there. So whoever lived in that house, and it was not in a great neighborhood, to be honest, whoever lived there had an amazing collection that was all packed and stored in the garage when the roof caved
Whether
in.
they were storing their parents' stuff or whatever, but I mean, it was all old. It was all a good collection.
And so everything had been wrapped in paper, and so we're digging through it, and like the paper probably protected it from the roof falling, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're going 2 this time?
We're going to go 2.
All right.
These have damage.
Oh, I see it right here. You can see it in that one.
So this one's actually really nice.
And definitely on this corner.
That one has probably the most damage of any of the broken ones. But it still is beautifully cut. I mean, you can just see the perfection in this. But Victorian era lead crystal, still, you know.
All I know
see
is
the refractions. Can you see the refractions in there?
They
and
are
then
beautiful, beautiful.
These are the 2 drops that would have been on them.
All right, I'm going to say after these we're done. I'm hungry.
Let me. I'll run a couple mini cloches next.
All right.
Because I promised that's why you got them. All right.
I'll allow it.
So again, even broken, they're still. You can see all the stunning refraction from our light on there. The cuts are beautiful. I know they're damaged, but you know.
You get them all hanging together and they just go tinkle, 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 and I love it. I love it.
Yeah. And Misty takes
Misty
these.
gets them.
Misty, will I see you Monday in our coaching group? Where do you sell things like the blue plates? Those will probably sell at Great American. Those, I actually had just the week before thrifted those the teacups that go with those serving plates. So very strange.
It was meant to be, man.
Okay, so these have damage. Good night.
Night. It was
Really glad I hopped onto what night. Well, thank you so much. Cake life is good. Oh. Okay. I'll run these 2, and then we'll run a couple sets of cloches, and then we'll be done for the night.
And then we'll feed Susu.
Then we'll feed Susu, which apparently is breakfast for dinner.
Yeah, those pieces, are they going to be like on Sundays?
Some of them will be.
We're doing Sunday at what time? 2?
2.
All right. Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And then at 3:30, we're doing a
30-minute train.
Part of a train, a raid train.
So we've got 2 drops. It's got a nice point. I don't see any real damage. There might be slight chips or something. I mean, slight pings, but these both actually, this one may be a little bit on the cut points. These 2 look a little dull, so maybe on the cut points.
I was wondering if one of those was a copy. It was a replacement.
I don't think so.
But anyway, a raid train is when a bunch of different sellers here on Whatnot kind of all get together and coordinate so that for a certain block of time, they have certain all matching kind of items. Like this week is the vignettes.
Yep.
So everybody makes a little vignette, and they'll all be selling different types and styles of vignettes. So for 30 minutes, we'll be part of that, and then we take our group and pass them along, and everybody just has a good time going from show to show to show to see what vignettes everybody's come up with.
And so we rate each other at the end of each show to give all of our viewers to the next person doing the show.
So if you're looking to get some vignettes, that's this Sunday. Hold on.
And all of ours are already listed, so you can
it's pre-listed.
Yeah, you can pre-bid or whatever. Okay, we're going to do 2 mini cloches. These, as a reminder, are 3.5 inches tall. They are mini cloches. They are glass.
All right, so you're doing pairs on the cloches?
Yep, pairs. So you're bidding on 2. They are glass. They should not. We do shows every Thursday at 7, and which is DIY night, and then every Sunday at 2.
And that's more home decor.
And that is vintage and home decor.
Yeah.
So you're getting 2 mini cloches. And they look really cute with little miniatures under them, like this little ducky vase or whatever. So cute. We put thread under them and stuff like that. So these were really fun.
A little flower.
Yes, DIY, like the stuff we found in the video. Some of those are not going to come on here because they're too expensive and we know we won't get out of it. Yes, things that I make also will be in Sunday's show. Jen takes those 2.
Gets in.
All right, so 2 more. Sunday at 2 is just a general vintage and home decor. So it might be new home decor, it might be vintage, it might be handmade.
Might be stuff we found in a smelly old garage.
Might be stuff we found in a smelly old garage. Seriously though, if you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, you should definitely do that.
All right, close time.
And Kay Byers picks these up.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for joining us in your bid. We appreciate it.
All
right.
Another
Mini
pair.
cloches. I was watching a bunch of videos this afternoon. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, so we bought, it was in one of our thrifting videos several weeks ago, a couple months ago, that Sue, I actually have some with a little glass base, and Sue thought she had donated mine when she found these. And I was like, no, those aren't mine. So she actually thought that, and I think that's what the video title is, did Sue donate my stuff?
Yeah.
So if you want to see when we picked these up. And then we sold a bunch of these over the weekend on Sunday, and we sold out all the ones we had. So Sue's like, I wonder if they have any more. And so she went back to that same thrift store because we didn't take them all. And she bought all of the rest of them. We think somebody probably bought them for a wedding.
That would be my guess, especially since some of them actually hang.
Yeah.
So they're like votive holders. And then these are more like little cloches that could be turned into votive holders if one did it right. I don't know.
We did a bunch of really cute little ones on Sunday with some of the other finds from the scrapyard, turning some of the scrapyard pieces into little mini, I'm going to call them vases with little flowers in them.
Oh, little curated pieces.
Those were fun. You can see those on either Facebook or YouTube from streaming last Sundays, or on here. I think you can actually see past videos on here as well.
Well, that would just be silly.
What?
Watching previous auctions.
Well, not if they want to see how we,
I guess,
styled the mini cloches.
I guess that's true. You could fast forward through there or something.
I have some that are just a little bigger on my auction on Monday. Nice.
Nice.
We'll be sure to check out the other shows. And I always forget to say, but y'all are welcome to drop your shows in here anytime.
Absolutely. Promote yourself.
Yeah, we're all about that.
And
We
we'll
have
promote
no
you too.
we have no issue with anybody coming on and saying when their shows are. It's a big world and we all don't have the same stuff.
And we all buy from each other, so what the heck?
That's right, we do. Your first show is March 8th. Well, good for you.
All right.
Oh, that one's a little weird
March
one.
8th, we'll have to figure that one. Which one? It's got a little issue. Well, this one's kind of weird too.
No, I mean, not so much.
Not as much as that one. All right, we'll
All
have to
right,
watch your show.
clogs. All right, guys, this one's got more of a nipple than a bell top. So this one looks pretty normal. This one,
Yeah, you know.
What?
Let's not make fun. Come on now.
Can you tag it for K Buyer? I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry.
Can you tag her show? Is there a way to tag other people's shows?
I mean, you can go in and select like bookmark them. Is that what she means?
No, but as far as like advertising it up there and run her little her page thingy on here. I don't
She
know.
can do that.
Oh,
I don't know
I
how.
don't know.
I mean, there you go.
Alrighty.
All right, Jen, take
some.
some. All right, I think that is it tonight. Let's go find someone to raid.
Go raid somebody.
Ooh, you got some Maker Studio. Nice. All right, I'll go check it out when we're done here. All right, let's go raid. Who we gonna raid? Who we gonna raid? Let's see. We haven't tried Audrey Karshner yet, so let's try her.
Let's go visit. Night, everybody.
Night.
Thanks for being here.
See you Sunday.